giving zero, living zero G. We're starbound, we fly. We light it up in hyperdrive, yeah, baby, starbound. So high, we're beaming up our dreams tonight, yeah, baby, starbound.
I'm coming in hot, drop pod, hop from ship to ship, whipping the hot ride. Got the thing tricked out with the top mods, all expenses paid, yeah, that's on God. I'll make it look so dang easy, please no photos, don't be creepy. Work and play hard, get no freebies, that dioxide got you easy. Just landed New Atlantis, hopped on out to be surrounded by bandits. Kung Fu got moves like a mantis, let's see when I run away, Atlantis. I feel that summer breeze, stress free and 100 G's. Hit play and run it, please, champagne and sunny D.
Come and make a wish on me, shooting like a star across the galaxy, riding on a new kind of frequency. We're giving zero, living zero G. We're starbound, we fly. We light it up in hyperdrive, yeah, baby, starbound. So high, we're beaming up our dreams tonight, yeah, baby, starbound.
Settle up for the new premiere, gonna let everyone know I'm here. Ride that pony to the new frontier, heed the call and show no fear. Let me take you out the Milky Way, what you mean by bills to pay? Leave it behind cause the stars await, gonna have you spin that wheel of fate. Hush, hush, gotta keep it on the low, try not to rush, nobody's gotta know. Been caught, now the cover's been blown, go out blazing, let's give them a show. Running low on oxygen, see another spaceship hopping in. Oh, they're bad, we robbing them, caught again, we got a tip. We out here, we are vibing, surf comments, we start riding. Set course cause we war driving, this feeling can't describe it. You're starborn, I'm starbound, you and we, nobody can top our sound. We got a job to do to make the hearts pound, so one hit the stage and pour your heart out.
Come and make a wish on me, shooting like a star across the galaxy, riding on a new kind of frequency. We're giving zero, living zero G. We're starbound, we fly. We light it up in hyperdrive, yeah, baby, starbound. So high, we're beaming up our dreams tonight, yeah, baby, starbound.
And nothing makes me feel better than a little bit of Starbound. How are you, fine ponies, tonight? Hello, Starfire. Hello, Silver Flash. Hello, myself, I suppose, since I'm typing in chat. I'm gonna go jump into stream chat, and then we'll get this game going. Doing some Elite tonight. A little bit of a break from the art because my brain is struggling a little bit, but I'm in a good mood and feeling better about life. So let's go do some space exploration. You guys can watch me wig out about crazy stars and shit. So here we go. Hello, you two.
Hey,
Been a couple of
hello.
days. How are you guys doing?
I'm good.
Good.
Okay.
I'm doing better too.
Hi,
Glad.
Silver.
Hello, Silver.
Hello.
Thank you for the contribution. So I've extended the goal by a few days since there's been a few days in the middle there where things kind of went off the rails, but I'm back on the track and I'm eager to get things going. So let me start up the music and then I'm going to get the game running and we will watch us. We will go and, you know, explore a bunch of stars and pick some space flowers. I mean, hey, what's a better way to become a billionaire than to pick space flowers, right? What's better than that? Ain't nothing. I'm
That's true.
forgive the extended stream startup scream. Ah! Oh wait, wrong word. The startup scream. I'm getting the program running over here. Takes a few minutes sometimes. Elite is a slow beast. So I've got some pony music going with us tonight. Hung out with Koa a little bit today. Watched her play some Fallout 4 and got distracted and played some Fallout 4. I'm easily, what's the word? Influenced. Alright, let's see here. Just for fun here, I want to see if this new, there's supposedly a new ship that's going to be available for buying in the next couple of days, and I admit I'm curious. It's not out yet. Okay, cool. But, alright, here we go. Oh wait, I forgot to, I don't know, I better start up my desktop ponies, huh? You guys need your ponies and spam over there. Let's see here. Streaming stuff. Desktop ponies. You guys can watch me configure it and everything. You can see how this program runs. And why it takes me a few minutes to get it going sometimes. Alright, let's see. Who do we want to start with today? Oh, wants to give me all 6 to start.
Oh dang.
Yeah. I'm not that generous. I'm sorry, guys. Let's see here. Where are the main ponies? There they are. Going to drop us down to just one. I'm going to start with Twy. Twy and Fluttershy? Or is it Twy and Pinkie Pie? Twy and Applejack. No, we can't have any Applejack. Applejack's a background pony. She's not allowed in the game. Alright, there we go. There we go. Twilight is now getting on, gonna be getting in the way, and hopefully I don't crash into things because of her.
And she's just reading a book.
I mean, she is Twilight. She's excused.
Yeah, that's true.
Best part about this one is I have literally no control over what she does now. When I'm drawing, I can, like, you know, drag them around and toss them off the screen, but right now I'm kind of at their mercy.
Mm-hmm.
You need Zap. Zap? As in Zap apples? Alright, let me see. Who's Zap? I don't know that one. Tell me a little bit about Zap. What is Zap? Is he a... I'm assuming it sounds like a Pegasus. Oh shit, Stormy Flare. Thought that was you for a second.
Oh.
Zap. Who's Zap? Oh, Rainbow Dash. Yeah. Lol. Hero Rainbow Dash. Okay. Got it. There it is. You got your Zap. Okay, I didn't know that one. Oh, wow. Looks like I'm on the element. Interesting. Which means we need to sort out our next trajectory. Heading towards the Great Annihilator, just for you. We're still... Let's see, we're still 18,000 light years away, so it's going to be a little while. But we'll set up the trick here. We need to go about 500 light years. And we're just going on, like, the main plane of the galaxy. Oh, that's 600. Too close. Anything interesting here? This one's 537. Need to be as close as I can to 500. That looks good. Hello, Doji, Dog, whatever the hell you pronounce that name.
Doggo.
Doggo, there we go.
Doggo.
Hi, loser.
Oh,
Loser! Hey, Loser, good to see you, my friend. Glad you made it. Alright, we're gonna go to Cerealia Wob B2. It's always fun to try to pronounce these names, they're so weird. Alright, next stop we gotta move the carrier to meet us. You're not a carrier, Dash, get out of the way.
She's like, I don't want to move. Or it's more like, how dare you tell me to move? Do you not know who I am?
I'm more powerful than she is, just for tonight.
That's true.
Alright, carrier destination is set. I'm going to do a little bit of... we'll see if I can manage to... I want to do a quick refit here on my ships. We'll see if we can dodge... if we can beat the 15-minute timer here. I'm going to switch over to one of my favorite ships tonight because I haven't flown her in a while. I want to fly my Asp Explorer. She is a deer and very, very close to my heart. So, and she has those big old windows and that great canopy. Just been thinking about her for a while now. She's named Princess Luna because of course she is.
Oh, well, you gotta use Princess Luna.
Right? She's my stellar explorer is what I call her. You know, Fluttershy is my exobiology craft. This one is my exploration craft. Plus it has these great sounds. It sounds just like an old B-52 or something. I'll get the detailed surface scanner here. And let's double check my paint job because I want to double check my paint job because reasons. Gotta be on the right paint job. I think I want to make her black because, you know, she's Luna. Oh, I've got the gold paint job on her now. I think I've got a... Yes. Metallic black. There we go. Golden... Gold looks pretty good. But metallic black? Yeah, we'll stick with gold. I know that's more of a Celestia color, but whatever. Alright. Let's get out into space. Been a while. Too long. Right. This is actually pretty cool now that I think about it. I'm deep out in space, in the middle of nowhere, and the only people that keep me company are the ponies. What's not awesome about that? Alright. Route set. Destination locked. Let's see what I've got in this system. Do I have anything interesting here? I haven't really looked. No. Sometimes it takes the game a couple of rounds. Oh! 6 biological signals and I haven't checked this thing out yet? What the hell's wrong with me? Holy shit! I'm an idiot. Alright, well I guess I'm gonna be in this system for a little while.
What did we say about talking about my friends? Like
Hey. I'm allowed to...
had an agreement.
We did have an agreement, I'm sorry. See, guys? Nobody gets a break. Not even the freaking owner of the channel. No breaks for the wicked. I have been sipping on my tea. Thank you for the star drates. It's been... Actually, I went from, like, mentally ill... wow, wrong word. I went from mentally feeling unwell to being physically ill today, so... Haven't really had any food. The only thing I've been able to keep down is tea. Thank goodness I love tea. It is absolutely delicious. Oh, right. I'm gonna apparently I'm going to try to go to this planet at trying to go 66 light years at sublight speeds. Not what we want to do.
I think that would take a while.
It might. Well, actually, we're doing relativistic speeds, which it's going faster. You know, it would still take 66 years. I mean, right now I'm going. If you guys see in the little corner down there where the throttle is, it says 18 point whatever c. C is the mathematical notation for the speed of light. So I am currently going 17 times the speed of light. If you guys want an idea of how fast the ship is going. I actually did some research into how they achieve the speeds in this game, and they call it, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, but it's called an Albuquerque drive, Albuquerque, something like that. And the way it works is it actually creates like a bubble around yourself, so you're not actually moving this very fast, but the space around you is moving really fast. So your ship is staying below sublight speeds, but the space pocket that you're in is running really freaking fast. And that explains why whenever you get close to a gravitational body... Yeah, me too. When you get close to a gravitational body, since gravity warps this field of warps the field of space-time, then it also hampers your drive's ability to go very fast. So you have to slow down when you're around a stellar body, which I thought was kind of a neat little, detail. Very creative of the way that they came up with this. Oh, there's a little body, little tiny thing. I wish I could pronounce it correctly. Albuquerque, or something like that. Let's see what we've got here. Hello, Angry Twilight. Ooh, Aloueda. Oh, it's an ammonia atmosphere. Oh, shit. This is going to be a not really super high dollar like the some of the other ones, but this is going to have some really nice things to find on it. We're in each other's way. Looks like my best bet is going to be towards the South Pole here, or what looks like the South Pole. Okay there, Laura?
Yeah.
Okay. Likely I'll be yours. This is going to be a little bit more difficult to land than my little tiny, what the hell they call that thing? My Diamondback Explorer. This one is a lot bigger, but it's also one of my favorite ships in the game, so. I will happily live with being a little bit more chunky if it means that I get to have a really cool gold paint job and fly around in what sounds like an old B-52. Seriously, when this engine is really cranked, it sounds like something out of a World War II fighter or like one of those big bombers. Love the engine noises in this thing. Have to be more careful in landing conditions, though. So we're going to be doing a little bit more slow than the... you guys are used to me bouncing off of the faces of planets with the other ship. This one will not bounce. This one will just go crunch. And I've already seen our first score here. Awesome. Got us an ammonia atmosphere, so it's probably going to be pretty cool to check out. Okay. Our landing gear's down, but we're not landing. Bonk. can do this, ship. I believe in you. Alright. So, we have a lot more time to just chat tonight, since, you know, Elite is really kind of like a fidget game for me in a way. I believe Silver wanted to talk to me about a interesting story that he was coming up with, right, Silver?
Oh, this is a story that I had in development 4 years ago.
Yeah, you mentioned it.
Yeah. Yep.
Kind of curious to
Okay,
hear
this
about
one.
it. I mean, I've been all over the place with Stargazer. Might as well listen to your guys' stories a little bit, right?
Yeah.
That's
sure.
true.
Okay, so I got probably half of them highlighted on dialogue and narration and all that. But there's a lot.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I'd probably say like 6 to 9 paragraphs.
Oh, wow. Well,
Dang.
give us the summary.
The summary.
The summary. You know, bullet points.
Oh.
Elevator.
Elevator pitch, yeah.
I don't understand either of those words.
Oh, an elevator pitch is something that you come up with whenever you meet somebody that's an important member of, like, a writing team or somebody. If you just happen to come across somebody who's important in the work that you're trying to get into, so you have a quick little spiel that you give them to try to get them hooked on your information. You know, like, I'm a really good engineer, and I think I'll be a great member to your team. So it's like you have, say, a minute and a half or so to tell somebody about your story or convince them to yeah, that kind of thing. So it's like,
Oh, so basically just giving out like what the story will be
yeah,
based on.
you know,
Okay.
what do we call it? Summary.
Yeah. So I guess I could just say so this story is a concept story for a series that I wanted to create later on in the future. But right now it's going to be a pre-concept. And I'm going to be revamping it. And actually, one thing I don't have on here is the characters' names.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's the characters that I'm putting out are just main character, head mare, new pony, counselor, and foster parents, foster dad, and foster brother.
ooh, shiny ship.
So,
That's interesting.
mhm.
Every time I've ever talked to anybody about, you know, their, like, various stories they come up with, the first things they come up with is the character names. They design the characters before they do anything else. And the idea that
I
you...
did the opposite because I have the characters, like their design concept in my head still fresh in my head, even though it's been 4 years.
That's
I
cool.
still have them. Yeah, I still have their design in my head still. And their characteristics are what I wanted to get down first before I went down towards their character name.
Design the characters before the names. Cool. All right.
Mm-hmm.
That kind
Yeah.
of makes sense. Like, if you see something, and when you do design the character that you might want to change later.
Yeah, it makes sense. The character isn't quite so set in stone.
Yeah. And the character I had on my profile picture the other day is one of the characters prior to this.
Unfortunately, for my brain being the way it is, I don't recall any character. Oh, you mean the one that you did when you were not Silver?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Let me put that on that gallery real quick.
Okay, I'll go and take a look at it. It's a little different doing gallery and art share. What? Not sufficient. Lies,
Oh my God,
scurrilous lies.
I got like a few thousand images to go through.
Okay.
So give me a minute.
Dang.
Take your
that's
time.
A lot.
Well, I mean, he is an artist.
That's true.
I got a few hundred, maybe not a few thousand, but definitely several hundred pictures saved.
Well, they're mixed in with like photos and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That's kind of the same for me. Like, I have normal photos and then I have the art pictures.
Oh, that reminds me, Lorelai, you mentioned something a couple days ago, or was it earlier today? I don't remember. You said something about you wanted a space to put crafts pony stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I haven't made that channel yet, but you know what? I think I will whenever I get off the stream tonight. I will make a physical arts channel so that whenever you make physical things, you can post it there. Arts and crafts.
Arts and crafts. Yeah.
Oh, here we
My
go.
shoulder's doing a bit better. I'm gonna dig up my my jewelry making equipment.
Ooh.
So I might start making some more jewelry.
Twilight
I've
Sparkle
got-
themed pendant, please.
I've got boxes and boxes full of pill bottles filled with tea.
Awesome.
Dang.
So yeah, here's the character, one of them. But this character is not in the storyline as of in the story that I'm going to be sharing.
Oh, nice.
I will.
She is a sister of 3 triplets.
Oh, wow.
So spring breeze, summer something, and fall something.
Oh, that's cute.
So that, yeah, seasonal based.
Spring breeze,
But-
summer sun, and fall colors. Sorry.
Autumn is a better
Something.
name.
Ooh,
Something.
Autumn. Yes, autumn blaze. Oh wait, that's taken. My bad. And where is? I'm looking for one more stratum, but we seem to have. Okay, so tell us more. Tell us more. Sorry, I'm just
Okay,
chattering. You know how I do.
Yeah. So the story that I have, it is right now it's going to be a work in progress again, because I just snatched it out of the dust that was constantly building up.
Hello,
But
Inkwell.
I did Oh, actually, hold on, let's see.
Good to see you, my friend.
I had some names in here, but I think I'm going to change them because I didn't realize that some of these names were actually in the show themselves until like I rewatched some of the shows to like hear the names of some of the characters. So I knew there was some that
You
these
know,
names were very similar.
I
Yeah,
know what
I'm gonna-
that's like being somebody from the
Mhm.
show. Oh, after you
Mhm.
realizing it after the fact, freaking
Mhm.
dead ass Star Song G3.
Yeah. Because there's one that's called on here Sky Rose or Midnight Rose. Yeah. One of those two were in the show, the original, so I was like, yeah, I'm going to change that.
Anytime somebody makes a character with, a pony name, they really should go on the wiki that has every single pony that was ever created officially and double check.
Mhm.
Because I made
Yeah.
that mistake.
Mm-hmm.
mean,
Okay.
For all I know, there's no pony with the name Stormy Streak.
There's a Stormy Flare, but not a Stormy Streak.
So mine's original.
That's sort of like mine, Star Song Dusk. There's no Star Song Dusk. Well, I guess there's me, but there's a Star Song, which is, yeah.
From
And I've done a
G3.
lot of digging. There's no Silver Flash Cloud Wing, but there is a Silver Flash.
I mean, the pony names are the way they are, and it feels like that there's going to be a copy of it somewhere, especially since Hasbro's fucking all over, prolific as hell. Constantly
Yeah.
putting out
That's
toys with
true.
special names. So even if it's
Yeah.
not a character from the show, you're still going to be running afoul of being a toy somewhere.
Hmm.
I should get a Star Song figurine, just, for the amusement factor. Oh, let's see. Oh, hello, Scootaloo. We are, where are we? We're in space. We are about 5,000 light years from Earth right now, I think. We got another 20,000 to go, but, yeah, we're doing well. consider this like I'm gonna be. I mean, I'm listening to you, but I'm also constantly, reacting to chat, Silver. So just,
Yep.
keep going, keep going.
Okay. I'm just doing some edits to the story before I start sharing it.
Yeah, Derpsy's given
You
up.
really haven't given us. You really haven't given us a summary yet.
Yeah, I want to hear what this is
You've
about.
told us absolutely nothing. You've told us absolutely nothing.
Exactly, because I don't know how to properly do that. So sorry for not giving you a good summary.
Yeah.
I'm just,
It's okay,
I
guys.
literally had a C C in English class.
Oh.
One of the worst classes I had.
Well, okay, yeah. Give him a little break there, Lorelai. We're both, shall we say, English enthusiasts. we really are. Okay, so consider this: Lorelai and I met in a video game that's all based on text, and the entire context of the game is creative writing. So, and then we did that for 20 years. So we did active creative writing. I call it multiplayer notepad for years. I mean years. So creative writing and coming up with a story off the tip of our tongues is like second nature for us. So that's the explanation of why it's like, sometimes we can go, oh yeah, this is a name and this is a backstory, and we can just do it at the tip of the, slip it off the cuff because it's what we did. Oh
okay, so I'm running it through. So I'll be basically describing what the character's gonna be doing, or
No, just tell us what the story's about.
Okay,
To the
so
back.
what Lorelai wants to know is like the basic plot.
okay. All right. So the story, it will be about a pony, in the My Little Pony universe. Well, just like G5, but there is a lot of alterations in it, and this is before the movie even came out. I had no idea what was going to be in the movie, and there were some thoughts in my head that were similar to, like, how, like, dang it, dang it, how did I forget her name? She's my favorite character.
It happens. I know
Oh
that
my
better
God.
than anybody.
Sunny Star Scout. Star Scout. Basically, when she roller skates, I had the idea to have this character be going to a school in roller skates. So this character is taking place, like, not 1,000 years into the future, but like, I'd say like a few hundred, or not a few hundred, or actually, is it 1,000 years? Oh my God, I forgot part of the storyline here. Just centuries, generations ahead of time, and Canterlot is nowhere in Equestria or whatever the new map I have in development. There's no presence of the castle, just in ruins, and the history of the main six is completely forgotten. And what else?
It sounds like you've
That's
done a
about
lot
it.
of world building, but you don't have a like a conflict yet, do you?
I don't.
Okay. So what we're looking for is like, whenever we say like a plot, we talk like, let's say I'm gonna use Stargazer because Stargazer is what I do. We've got a concept. The concept is a bunch of ponies in a spaceship exploring the stars, and then we talk about the interactions between the characters in between the while we're traveling through space. So it's called a slice of life, or it's like think Star Trek. And then whenever somebody says what's it about, they're like, what's the idea that you're going for? We want to know what's the setting. We don't want to know about the world itself. We want to know what are these characters and what are they doing. Why is the
Okay,
what is
yeah.
the storyline
That
we're
will
going
be
for?
hard because I don't have the characters' names down.
Yeah, that is going to be a big part of it. And
Yeah.
so whenever you work on, a storyline, world building is so fun. I mean, it is fucking awesome. It's one of the reasons
Mhm.
why I keep doing it with Stargazer. But so whenever we say, try to think about what you'd want to do as a writer. What do you want to do with the story itself? How are you going to make these characters do things? What are their motivations? That kind of stuff. So, and having a basic outline of what you want your story to be and do is going to serve you really, really well whenever you start talking about it. Because, frankly, the world building is all cool, but it doesn't mean a lot if there's no story to set it in. That makes sense?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm giving you this advice as somebody who is a writer and who has done a lot of that kind of stuff before.
Mhm.
That's a little bit of input from me. I admit, like right now, I'm kind of struggling a little bit with the Stargazer storyline because I know
Yeah.
exactly what I want to happen, but making and getting there has been really challenging.
Mhm.
Dialogue isn't easy.
Dialogue is not easy. Agreed.
Not when you're used
Yeah.
to only keeping up your side of the dialogue.
Yes, right?
When you have to write dialogue for multiple people, then
Thank you for everybody who's contributing to the stream, and Derpsty, I'm so proud of you for just being regular late. That's awesome. I hope your time travel machine gets fixed. And let's see. Hello, Lawan. Good to see you, my friend. And Psycho Pretzel, meep, right back at you, my dude. So, but hey, let's what's really fun is like storyline ideas. So you've got your world, right? You've got
Yeah.
this world is set thousands of years after the time frame of G4. It's more like set in the world of G5. So what's going on with the ponies? Are they still unified? Are they split apart? Are they
No, they're not split apart in this one.
okay? So what happened? Why are what's makes this world unique?
Well, a different disaster occurred. What's gonna happen?
I don't know. Inkwell, if you have any input, feel free. I would love to get you guys in on here. I mean, this is a democratic type of situation, and I think you're a writer, given your name. So input would probably be welcome. Are you watching the stream right now, Silver?
Oh, yeah.
Can you see stream chat?
Yes, now I can.
Okay, so now we have multiple people willing to give you input on your storyline. Always a good thing. I mean, one of the reasons why I got characters from from the Discord server for a Stargazer.
Oh, you meant the Discord stream chat.
There's a reason for that. It's because I suck at making characters. I can write other people's characters effortlessly. It is no problem. But writing my own characters, if it's not Star Song, I'm lost.
That's fair.
Please nerd out, author. I would appreciate your input. Here we go.
Well,
It's like you're an outside-in storyteller. Only 1,000 more to end the 10 hours. Make the 10 hours stop. Make it stop. What is up with this ship? Why is it not landing? There we go. Let's see. Sounds like you're an outside-in storyteller.
well, you got your
Oh, shit.
100,000 points.
101%, whoever did that. Oh, geez, of course. It was Vix. Thank you,
no,
Whip.
that actually is one of the things my English teacher had to acknowledge.
All right. Well, I guess this Friday means that we're getting a 10-hour stream this week. Congratulations, you guys. And may Timora have mercy on my soul. All right, let's see here. That means you make the world and you figure out who would live there and what adventures they get into. The opposite would be an inside-out storyteller who would start with a character and figure out the world they live in. That's really interesting. I like that.
I guess I'm outside outside in storyteller.
Okay, makes sense. A lot of people are. Like, my friend Nova. You guys all know Suo Nova. A dear friend and an amazing artist. Is also an incredible world builder. A good story arises from conflict, be it big or small. Pony has wonderful examples of both small conflicts. What do we wear to the gala? And big ones. How do we stop the magic-stealing centaur from killing all life? Yeah, those are great examples. Those are great. You know, I used to, whenever I was role-playing, one of the GMs, the DMs, the people who ran the game, was talking to him, and they're like, "Why are you always trying to cause trouble?" And I was like, because conflicts are the nature of a good story. Conflict is awesome. A world is boring if there's no conflict.
Yeah, but you don't have to be annoying.
Okay, I think I figured out how to do conflict without being annoying. Thank you very much. It only took me 10 years, but I did figure it out eventually. There is a difference. Agreed.
Typhon got off completely on the wrong foot with me
with everybody.
First time.
It took a deific intervention to get me back on the straight and narrow. Fucking Bishaba's lips are cold as ice. She has really bad breath. That makes no sense to anybody except for Lorelai. It does. Oh, whoa, woo! Oh, there we go. That was almost unfortunate. Could have swore I just saw some bacteria here.
Get a toothbrush.
Oh, great. Now you can save points to redeem a bunch of ponies. Thank you, Luan. Obviously, I know what you guys are going for. I'll make the next one more like a... We'll make the 10-hour streams more like a monthly thing going forward, rather than a weekly thing. But, you know, for this quarter, it's since I'm in that nice area where I don't have to do anything. It seems, you know, if I can do it, I might as well, right? Ooh.
That's true.
With an outside-in storyteller, I find that conflicts tend to be big. Think Tolkien, R.R. Martin, wars, successions, history-changing things, but it doesn't have to be. You could make these empires and then decide what you want your conflict to be. How does the process of X kingdom choose her favorite dress, if you like? But if you build empires, you tend to want to use them. Oh, there's a sentence I think I'm going to use in the future. I am fucking stealing that. That is amazing.
I mean, what's good? What's the good of you know, when somebody says you and what army, you say, well, funny you should mention that.
Yeah, those 10,000 guys behind me, all with swords and lances. Yeah, that army.
That army, yes.
Thank you. That phrase is, if you build empires, you tend to want to use them. Oh, my heart. That is a gorgeous phrase. I like that. I see what I was thinking while I was using the Diamondback now. This thing is kind of clunky for trying to do exobio. Nice to meet another writer. And we'll get you into writing soon enough there, Silver. Believe it or not, even though I'm a visual artist, I do have some history with English. I got at least one dude started on being a writer, believe it or not. You doing okay over there? You're editing fiercely, aren't you? That's a yes.
We might have lost him because he was getting really muffled there for a bit.
You still with us, Silver?
Yes.
Excellent. Was I right? Are you furiously editing?
Two things. Yes, you're right. Another thing, somebody is going to bed early, so I have to use my mic.
Okay, so you have to be quiet. Gotcha.
Why now? I don't know why.
Well, I mean, tiredness strikes, right? Whenever
True.
it has its own.
Who needs sleep?
Well, not me, clearly.
Hey, how
No, 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 no.
clear am I?
What was the question?
How clear am I, by the way? How clear am
Medium clear?
I? Okay, let's see if I can fix that.
It's like being medium sneaky. Kinda.
Okay, how about this?
I can work with that.
This works?
Better, yeah.
Okay, I changed my microphone to be, there's two modes on it, and I don't know how to best describe it, but yeah.
Directional and range, probably.
I think so, yeah. I wish I had my other microphone because it had better features. Because I have 4.
Man. Yeah, one of the
Okay,
downs.
so-
Ooh, if you ever feel like doing collaborative world building, there's a fantastic game called Dawn of Worlds that I played with some of my tabletop friends. You basically play gods, taking turns to create a world, and you can work together or compete. But we made a world with that game and are now playing a tabletop game in it. There's no reason you can't use that for a world you intend to use in Ponies. Ooh! Oh, pros, not Ponies. That's cool! Man, I got to quote... I was so happy today whenever Lorelei gave me an opportunity to quote this Song of the 12. Woo. It was such a good book. I love that story so much. So, thank you for giving me that opportunity, Lorelei.
But you know, we were talking about things that live on the bottom of the sea. You know, Cthulhu lives on the bottom.
Yep, true. And if there's anything that motivates me, it's the sea. Oh, that's a good question. Silver Flash. Why do I keep wanting to call you Silver Song? Weird. But Silver Flash, do you read?
Oh, the last time I actually read was 3 years ago.
Okay, I have a hint for you. Like,
Read.
the biggest fucking cheat code that you can possibly have for wanting to become a writer is reading. I'm super serial. I mean...
Yeah, that was me when I was in middle school. I used to read every single book in the library.
God. Yeah,
That was me. Yeah,
that you need
but
to
it
keep
died off
doing
of me
that.
after doing art.
You need to keep doing that. You know, spend some time reading
Yeah.
as well as doing art because that is how you learn to write is reading. I'm serious.
Yeah.
I cannot possibly give you better advice when it comes to wanting to be a writer.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting that to come up.
Oh, it's like the visual arts equivalent of practice. It really is.
Hmm.
What do you?
Yeah, and you really need the reading to build your vocabulary to the point where
Yeah.
It tells you what.
that
Yeah. Let's see. Ponies.
that my family, you know, has got amazing vocabularies because we're all reading.
I'm reticent to bring out my very expensive vocabulary, but you know, it does creep its way into my words occasionally. That was a joke that nobody laughed at, as usual. God damn, you guys are getting cynical. Oh, that was priceless. Thank you, Whip.
You're welcome.
Oh god, Lumiere's gonna boop the captain. No! I'm gonna need an anti-captain booping device. I mean, screaming is clearly not handling it. Hey,
I
Nova!
mean, I do have an axe, so.
Please, please, you can axe people things whenever they boop me. I'm sorry, Lorelei, you can punch me later. It is so very a pun. You can't tell me that's not a good pun.
It is.
I wouldn't say it wasn't good.
Everybody's a critic. Hi, Nova!
Yep.
Good to see you, my friend. I was just talking you up earlier about your
Oh.
writing proclivities, your ability to make worlds. Yeah, Nova's an incredible artist in multiple ways. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I got the big frowny face. Lol. Nova's one of those creatives that can like do everything. I wouldn't be surprised if they also played like 17 instruments or something.
Oh dang. I mean, they possibly could.
Potentially. I don't have direct knowledge of that, so I'm not going to say anything for sure. But it's a non-zero chance. Ooh, what
I
is
said I
this
was gonna
song?
give my hand a break from anything that requires like an art, but having to draw over the sentences with different colors for dialogue. Yeah.
Frozen Night. Looks like I got a song called Illumination by Frozen Night.
Ooh.
Don't know this one. You played the piano. I fucking knew it. Piano is the basis. If you can play piano, you can eventually play every instrument. Piano has every single chord structure. It has minors and majors, and you can do chords that work on guitar. Like, if you can play piano, you will eventually be able to play every instrument on the planet. Because that's the essence of learning musical composition. That shit is wild. Dash, you are in the way. They're not for everyone, but I recommend short story compilations in your chosen genre. That way you get a sampler of various writing styles in one tome. That's a good idea. You know, in fact, if you want, like, I can actually recommend, one of my favorites is, have you ever read I, Robot?
No.
I, Robot. Is that Ray Bradbury? No, it's not Ray Bradbury.
Yeah.
It is Ray Bradbury? Okay.
No, it's Isaac
Asimov, that's right. Yeah. So, I, Robot is a really, really great book that is a compilation of short stories, all featuring this one particular world, right? And this particular, it's really easy to pick up, read a story, and then put it down, and then move on, you know. And it's just like a 20 or 30-minute read, and it's really, really well done. Asimov's writing style is absolutely incredible. His use of language, his use of words, is something that you should absolutely look into. So, there's always books to read. Personally, there's a couple of young adult novels that I really like. That song that I posted earlier, the one with the poem from, that one is probably my favorite book of all time. It's called Deep Wizardry, and it's about a couple of kids who are wizards, and they have to save the Earth from this, basically Satan, by turning into whales and singing a magical song. Sounds really, really, really weird, but I promise you, it is one of the coolest books I've ever read. Captain Booping Knight. If you boop me, I'm gonna scream at you. Or maybe I'll get... Ah! Wait, Discord probably muted that, didn't they? Well, stream heard it.
Yep, Discord muted it.
There you go. I just have to scream quietly. Right, I am not finding this Osseous. Man, Osseous is always such a pain to find in this game.
Okay.
You had to replace the wires in the piano? Oh man. See, that's what keyboards are good for. The only thing you have to do with keyboards is reprogram them. I can't play keyboards though. I can only... Man, fucking Twilight teleporting around my screen is seriously fucking me up. Every time she flashes, I think I'm seeing another exobiology critter, or my vision goes down there. It's like, what did I just see? Oh, right, it's just Twilight being a jackass. Damn you, Twilight! How dare you be adorable and magical?
Get out of here! Fucking horse!
So those little ponies are actually on my screen? Nope, they are... Hey, Razor, good to see you! I'm playing the game. And yeah, the ponies are actually on my screen. That's why it's so fun whenever people redeem something. Because, like, whenever I'm drawing art, they get really in the way. It's really hard to draw when there's a bunch of horses that are actively trying to murder your pencil. Good to see you, my friend. How are you, Razor? We're doing good over here. Just trying to get some more Stargazer materials. Scanning giant rock mushrooms. Yep. I don't have a way to make these guys an overlay. If I did, I probably should do that because that'd be smarter. But I'm not a smart pony. And that's why whenever, like, with time, if you add enough of the ponies, my screen becomes an absolute chaos. It is fucking insane. In fact, it can get pretty difficult to work around here whenever there's too many ponies on the screen. I think there was a 10-hour screen where we had probably 50 ponies, and I was attempting to draw, and it was,
Yep, where I spent most of my points.
more chaos and a sketch request, right? See, there you go. That's the point. You have to make that choice. Or you stick around and just build up points as fast as you can, as far as you can, and spend them all in a giant pony glut. For now, it's relatively calm. If I was trying to explore out here with all of the main six doing the fucking cha-cha, that would be a problem. I'm sorry, a conga line. That's right. That's what they do. They do a conga line. Oh man. Well, I mean, if you're debating, I always will say elite or mech warrior. I mean, what's not awesome about either of those? .5. 1.5 what? Are we talking a RAID array? Like, are you trying to make a hard drive situation? What are you trying to get to 1.5 what, Scoot? I keep bonking my ship on the ground and I hear it cracking. Bonk. Okay, so you need a raid to happen, but you'll never get to 1.5 and it's a surprise. Well, regretfully, I don't believe I can help you. If I don't know what you are working toward. But I would if I could. I like to help people. Let's see here. Clonk. Gotta stop flying so close to the ground in this thing. I'm used to my Diamondback Explorer. The thing handles like a freaking dream. Did I have Alouetta on here? I do. Alouetta and Osseous. Frickin' these stupid Osseous spiralis are always the hardest to find. They're so spread out. Oh man, I remember this is my first Elite game, but I've been playing Elite for 10 years, you know, since I... Personally, I love this game. It is amazing. Just some frickin' Tectonica. I have never played a space game that's so deep as this one. And as an astronomy nerd, I mean, holy shit. It is the best game for An astronomy nerd, period. And people are talking to me. Excuse me. Miss you anymore than I do. Let you stay. Oh, there's
Okay, the
there's
lines
one.
have been altered.
The knives have been altered. Just don't stick them in my spine, please.
I feel like that should be very concerning.
Probably. What are you doing with knives, anyway?
Who said knives?
You did. You said the knives have
said
been
the-
all. Oh,
No, I said the lines have been
oh.
drawn out.
I was
And
like,
now the story,
knives?
the
Okay.
dialogue.
That's a little concerning, but alright.
Very.
God.
Okay, well, I mean, think of it this way. You've got this little tiny Pegasus bumbling around the ship, right? What everybody else is wielding fucking swords and bows and axes, which I gotta say, highly inefficient. What is he gonna wield? He ain't gonna, or they are. What are they gonna wield? They ain't gonna wield a gun, you know. They're gonna go for a butter knife, an overly aggressive butter knife.
Silver wouldn't dare want to hold a knife.
I like any game that says level of freedom where you can say, you know what, I'm going to scan rocks today. And you can, and there's no big consequences. I disagree. I only disagree on one point, though. I'm out here scanning plants and rocks, and you know what? I have earned more money doing that than I have ever earned in any other game in my entire life. It is very, very profitable scanning rocks and plants. I also agree. You know, I don't participate in a lot of the other stuff that the rest of the galaxy is involved with. The whole like, what do they call it? Anti-Xeno or the Thargoid War, the human in conflicts, the bounty hunting, all of the fighting and transporting and what all that bullshit that's going on. Boring.
Oh, Star.
Yeah, what's up?
Gotta see what Whiplash put into the gallery.
I will go and take a look at it and just... Oh, dear. That is an evil cackle. All right. Wow. Okay, Lorelai's cackling too. Now I have to see it.
I didn't cackle.
Oh, well, oh, shit.
That was me.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my brain is breaking. Holy shit! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Oh, man, that's cool. I like the sword. Look at that, guys. Oh, man, that's neat.
I like that sword.
And this is cool, too. Fuck, that's a big-ass dragon.
But he's like, if anyone needs me, I'm here.
We don't need an axe, but you have an axe, and it's huge.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, this is awesome. I love that sword, and it's very similar to the sword I drew last night. Oh, man. Okay, Stormy.
It's funny.
That's cool.
What I find funny is in the drawing I did, both Starsong and Harvest are using their magic to hold the weapons. Whiplash is just like, nope, I use my mouth.
Crunch. Oh, that's great. Well, I mean, we do have the benefit of being unicorns, right?
That's true. Plus, there's a magic crystal basically holding the hilt of the axe together in Whiplash's weapon, so...
Let's see here. What do we got? I'm pretty sure everybody saw my sword horse drawing from last night, given that or from the last couple of nights, given that I spent 5 hours shading it. This dude seems like a nerd. Are you calling I mean, okay, rude, but you know, I mean, I just want to point out, Solder, you're in a fucking horse stream that's playing Elite Dangerous. You've lost the ability to call other people nerds. You are a nerd, as well, my friend.
We're all nerds.
Hey, Pot, Kettle called. He said you're black. Yep. And there goes my
We be the
ship.
nerd squad.
We are the nerd squad. I mean, Lorelai and I met playing multiplayer Notepad. I mean, this group, fucking nerdy. I gotta quit banging my ship on the ground. Wait. I'm looking for more of those osseous spiralis. One more, that's all I need. Just one. Oh, clonk. Man! I need to get back into I'm gonna only use this one more for this one set of jumps because, oh my god, this is a very bonky ship, and I like flying a little different, apparently. If I hit the ground too quickly, I'm gonna blow up and lose all this scanning that I've gained. How you doing, Soldier? Besides calling people nerds, I'm absolutely gonna call you out on that, though.
Yeah, I don't think Solder's in any position to call anybody a nerd.
I mean, as long as you're calling out, as long as you're also acknowledging that you are also a nerd, then I'll let it slide. But if you're pretending to be a jock or something, you know, no, no such thing. Fucking dabbing. Vixen in there dabbing. Oh god. Wait, I think I see some spiralis down there.
Solder, no spamming.
That's a good point. I can't layer check unless you're counting, unless you count me constantly bashing the ground.
That's true.
Bonk. There are no layers to check. Alright, I will hydrate. I am absolutely needing water right now because my potassium levels are way too high. Thank you. I appreciate that. I have hydrated. I got Koa to sing the chorus from Starbound today in her stream. I was so happy.
Nice.
Yeah. I know it's a stupid nerdy little thing, but it was so nice. I was happy. Oh, stretching. Okay, you guys are distracting me. I'm gonna blow my ass up. Oh wow, that sounds really bad. Holy shit. Speaking of, all right, stretching out. Oh, popping, crunching, wiggling. Okay, I think I popped my shoulders 4 times each. There's only 2 joints there. That's not good.
Oh, dang.
Soil layers, atmospheric layers, layer cake. Oh my god. Stop. Stop making me hungry. I was super sick today and I can't eat right now, so that's just fucking torture. Ugh. Nom. Agreed with the nom. I'm doing some serious stretching right now. I'm gonna grab my little. Since every time you guys redeem stretch or layer check, the cake is a lie.
Oh, I know.
Lol. Every time you redeem a stretch or a layer or a posture check, I've been doing my arm exercises because hey, you got through. What are we getting through? Nova, you're a mod. You should always be able to get through. Wait, what did you get through?
That's confusing.
That is confusing. Were you screaming to somebody? Do you need me to... Do I need to smack a bitch? What's going on here? Tell me what I need to do. Give me instructions. I will absolutely smack somebody for Nova with no hesitation.
Oh, she's trying to get into the Minecraft Twitch trot.
Oh, you got in. Awesome. You finally found a way. Oh, that sounds questionable. Oh,
Sounds a little evil.
it does sound a little evil. You know, I actually got an invite from Pashy today. Pashy was like, "Yeah, you should join the Twitch trot or the Minecraft server for Twitch trot." And I was like, "I don't play Minecraft." Everybody on Twitch trot is seriously into Minecraft right now. I've noticed that.
I just use legal versions.
Legacy version. It is legal. It's like probably the old 4 point whatever. The one that Mojang put out that was free for everybody before Microsoft bought it.
Probably.
got to be one more of those SPAAAAAACE things around here somewhere. Otherwise, just running around looking for rocks. Boring ass.
Now all the lands are lined up.
Awesome. Somebody was talking about wasn't Shade talking about corrupting the ley lines earlier?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember that one.
Oh,
It's Shade.
it is Shade. Oh, speaking of which, I mentioned it on the Discord server, but I want to share something that I'm really proud of. So,
Okay.
be happy for me because it looks like I'm going to be graduating on the dean's list.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm
Nice.
in the top like 5% of my class. 3.89
Ooh.
GPA. Woo! Definitely feels good. All that studying is finally paying off. It
Mhm.
bodes well for whenever I go looking for a job. I can say, you know, dean's list, top of my class. So I don't know if I'm going to be valedictorian or anything. Probably not, but you know, they probably would have let me know if I was going to be valedictorian. Since I don't know, has anybody here ever been valedictorian?
Nope.
Nope.
It's pretty much
Definitely
something
not.
that's known, though.
Actually, Inkwell, absolutely not. I am not majoring in an art-related field. I am majoring in process technologies and wastewater operations. So, I know how to make poop clean. If you really,
Oh, God.
really want a shorthand version of my job, what I'm studying for is I know how to convert poop into pure water. It is important. It is very important. And the main reason I'm doing it is because it's really good for people with kidney failure. You wouldn't expect it. But it's usually a state-run job, so that means that I have incredible benefits. So it'll probably be willing to pay for my kit transplant when it comes time. It is a job where I never have to deal with the public. I don't have to deal with customers. I don't have to be out running around and lifting 50-pound bottles or being around snotty kids or any of that stuff. So it's isolated. It involves working with water, which is something that absolutely matters to me. You know, I'm ocean horse. You know, the blue waves on my cutie mark, it represents the ocean and my love for it. So I will be having a direct effect. Maybe not, you know, fucking rock star scientist or hero climatologist or anything, but I'm going to be having a hand in keeping our waters safe. It will be purifying the waste that we make, making it clean again, and putting it back into the environment. So it's to me, it's very important work that achieves my personal goals and also keeps me alive.
That's true.
Everybody wins. And it makes a decent amount of money too. Like we're talking, by the time whenever I reach operator 4, I'll be making $60 or 80, anywhere from $60 to $70 an hour. So
Nice.
yeah, it's a decent job. We're going to need that if we go to any of the worlds, build seasteads, any kind of colony will deal with wastewater. Exactly. And you know, the other side of that is I know how to purify fresh water. I know how to handle and I know how to make unsafe water safe.
That's good.
Yeah, it's a very cool field. Was not expecting to learn what I expected, or what I learned there. Like a lot of really applicable stuff. So, yep. And that's why I was in that field, and it's not, you know, it's not ocean sciences or anything. It's not very prestigious, but it's important.
That's true.
And I got kind of a hobbit thing going, you know. The most I ever want to be like prestigious is I just want to draw shit. Everything that I'm doing professionally is a vehicle to encourage to make it so that I can keep drawing. Seriously. Like I need food to eat, I need shelter, I need technology. So, paycheck pays for the art.
That's true.
And that way, I never have to charge for my art. I can just keep doing cool shit like this and just have fun with you guys.
Yeah.
Seriously, the idea of being a streamer who has to like try to get money from people. Oh, God, that seems like such a grind. Not interested. Instead, I get to geek out with you fine ponies.
Mm.
You ever seen any contact by the real civil engineer? Road drainage before he found his stride as a content creator? Hear him geek out about his previous profession when it comes up in a game. Oh, I've done that. Yeah, I have not heard of. I have not seen that. I'll have to look into that. That's a really cool one. Thank you, Inkwell.
Yeah, he's a YouTube. Yeah, like Inkwell said, he's a very YouTuber on YouTube, and some of the stuff he says about like his previous job when it relates to the game he's playing is actually pretty interesting.
I believe it. I still remember whenever Shade had me playing. Fuck, what was that game? I can never remember the goddamn name. It was an underwater game where you get stuck in a suit. It was like a psychological horror game. What the hell was it called? Fuck, I wish he was here to help me, but it was an underwater like adventure game, and you are trying to launch something into space as a computer program inhabiting a living suit. What the hell was that called? It's right on the tip of my tongue. I just can't think of the name of it. But since it's set really deep underwater, you have these transition periods between different parts of the world, and all of the fish that they have are fucking right out of my marine biology textbooks as a kid. You know, squirrel fish and isopods and everything. I was like, so Soma, S-O-M-A, Soma. That's what the game was. So like I was going through, and in between these, you know, horror sections while I was dodging these like mutations, I was like looking at this random fish model and geeking the fuck out. I remember one person said, "Wow, I wasn't expecting a marine biology lesson while you're playing Soma." Yeah, they had a freaking squirrelfish. I mean, like the geekiest underwater thing you've ever seen in your life. They're so freaking weird looking. And they had all the various anglerfish, and they had a bunch of. They even had an intact blobfish. Blobfish don't look like they don't look like blobfish. If you ever see a blobfish on the surface, they look horrible because all their cells have ruptured and they've been overly watered. Basically, they whenever you pull them up from under the water, they explode. I mean, because the pressures are so low down or so high down there that whenever they come up, their cells just aren't designed to handle this lower pressure, and they look totally different. But when they're on the bottom of the ocean, they're fucking beautiful. So it's really wild what the ocean does at those super deep depths, and being able to see all that stuff firsthand, you know, cnidarians and siphonophores and nerd.
What?
I was gargling in the nerddom.
Oh.
So much nerd. Man, these fucking rocks are basically. I've seen 2.
Okay.
Anyway,
So,
I like fish. Carry on. What's up? What's up, Silver?
So, I believe I can share it now, right?
All right. Is it an image or a writing?
Huh?
Is it an image or a writing?
Oh, I'm gonna be verbally sharing it.
All right. Bring it.
Okay, so starting from the top.
Oh, are you gonna read it for us?
Yes.
All right, everybody, get ready. Put your listening hat on and get a cup of tea. Spoiler: I already have my tea, so get going.
Oh. I was about to. Okay. Are we ready?
Ready.
Okay. I've seen clips showing a castle, Canterlot, falling apart. The ground is shaking and ponies galloping away from the castle. Sounds of crashing and cracking noises heard in the background. alongside the screams of the ponies as they trot in fear for their lives. As the castle crumbles and falls into a deep crevice, then snap! It was only a dream. Or was it? Gasp! Breathing uncontrollably, sweating, trying to make out the reality of her presence. The main character. Oh my goodness. It was only a dream. A few minutes later, sighs, falls back to sleep. Scene begins with the main character getting out of bed as her alarm goes off. She yawns, looks at the time. Oh no, I'm late! She gallops to her closet and grabs her things. She hurries out the door and continues to hurry to her school of knowledge. Still working on the name. Oh, I'm definitely in trouble now. She enters the school grounds, trying to sneak inside undetected. Suddenly, she's caught by the head mayor of the school. She was put to detention and was told on to her foster parents. Foster parents arrived at the school and seen their foster daughter sitting outside the office. They were crossed. Then they entered the head mayor's office as they discussed the situation with the head mayor. A long while later, she was called in, and they had a little talk with the pony. Main character. This is your head mayor. This is your 7th time this month for being late for school. This school does not tolerate ponies being late for their class, and we certainly don't take any exceptions for ponies to make excuses for why they are late unless they are in an emergency situation or are sick. And oh, I skipped that. Your reason for being late is because you slept in, am I not correct? Main character. Yes, head mayor, I'm sorry. Head mayor. What was your reason for being late this time? Main character. No reason. I just had a bad night, that's all. Head mayor. Well, try to better prepare yourself and be on time for school. This won't go on forever. Foster mom. Sweetie, you must stop waking up late and get the sleep you need to complete school. You do want to graduate, right? Main character. I do. Head mayor. You have 2 years left of school, and your grades are not looking better than your previous years you've been here. Main character. Okay, I'll do my best and come to school on time. Head mayor. Please do, cause you're one of the best students in the school. I have high hopes that you will do great. Please don't go downhill. Main character. Yes, head mayor. She then leaves the office and walks through the halls to get to her class. Main character says into her mind, why do these dreams keep me on... Oh, why do these dreams keep me from keeping up with my studies? Suddenly, she runs into some pony. Oof. New pony. Oops. Sorry, I didn't see where I was going. Main character. It's fine, I wasn't paying attention either. New pony.
So,
Hey,
so Silver, I don't know how to tell you this gently. I apologize. I'm going to try to be easy here, but it's really hard to follow what you've got. It's not that you're the storyline, without having all the characters, like you said, no names,
I
no
understand
connection. It's difficult to really know what's going on, and the context is missing. So I think that this is something that you should probably share as a written piece. You know, like you shared it to me earlier, the few paragraphs. Reading it out loud is
Yeah,
is
I think
a
I'll
little
just
rough.
do that because this is gonna take a while. And,
Yeah.
You know, yeah, I can do that. Just
I can
give me a
see.
second.
I do want to point out that you started off very strong though. You have a very good like dramatic reading voice. I was like, wow, we're going in for a play reading here.
Okay, see if we can just copy this whole thing.
Yeah, put it in the since it's not complete. You know, I mean, we have a channel for that. Pop it
Yeah.
in the writers cafe, and I will definitely give it a look and see what kind of feedback I can give you.
All right. Okay. Writer's Lounge, right?
Yep, that's the one.
Okay. Oh, Writer's Cafe. Oh my god. Oh wait, how many? Oh, there's this. Oh, hold on.
You could just post the
Okay.
file
Upload
itself.
as a document. Yeah.
Yeah, post the document itself.
The document. Okay. How do I do that?
Just upload it like you would upload anything else. You double click on the plus sign and pick the document.
Let's see here.
All right. Let me double check. Sorry, guys, I was checking Discord over here. Not that watching me fly around looking for a single fucking rock is all that interesting, admittedly. At least it's pretty. We got that going for us. Gotta love being on an ammonia world. Yeah, long form readings are pretty hard to do. You know, it's not so bad when it's like a poem or like a couple of paragraphs, but actively reading a story out loud the brain loses its ability to follow after a few sentences. So
Yeah, I can understand that completely.
yeah. So
Okay, let's see.
I will.
I'm gonna have to do some testing first before it. Oh my god, this is such a large. Yeah, Discord would not like allow this.
You could DM it. Well, how big is it? Are we talking kilobytes or like fucking petabytes? What are we looking at here?
I'm not talking about like size wise. Word. I'm talking about like text.
Oh yeah, that's why we just say post a document. Just like
Yeah, that's what I've never done that before.
Oh, it's easy. Just grab the file, drag it to the artist lounge, and drop it in. Drag and drop.
Okay, I'm gonna test it with my alt account first.
Kilograms of writing. I didn't say kilograms. I said petabytes or kilobytes. Did I say kilograms?
I think so.
I swear I said kilobytes.
I know paper is measured in pounds. But,
Hilarious.
I want to know how heavy your writing file is, Silver. If you can't measure it in grams, I don't want to read it.
God.
If I said kilograms, then that's awesome. I'm gonna start. I like the idea of writing having literal weight. I mean, if you really think about printed pages, then throwing the book at somebody is generally pretty painful.
I mean, that's true. Plus, I have a bunch of chapter books literally in my room right now. Most of them are Harry Potter.
There you go. Oh, hey, excellent book series. Excellent book series.
Or one of my favorite ones, I have the Hunger Games or Maze Runner series.
both good series.
Yeah.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Maze
And all the
Runner
rest
kind of
of them.
lost me towards the end, though.
Yeah. The rest of all my books I have are just graphic novels, like DC and Marvel graphic novels.
I don't know. I'm feeling a little inspired now. I feel like I want to do a dramatic reading. I don't know why. You set off a fire in me, Silver. I said you set off a creative fire in me. Maybe I'll end up
Oh.
doing some writing tonight.
Okay.
Can't write and
Well,
talk, unfortunately.
You do have to tell me how Harvest Rescue starts on.
I mean, I know how it happens. I've already got it written out. I just haven't posted it yet.
Oh, the size of the file is 2.09 megabytes.
Oh yeah, post that shit.
Yeah, I'll
Drag
send it to
and
you
drop.
DMs first.
Okay. And you know, I think I'm actually gonna do that just for fun and see if Lorelei actually wants to stab me by the time I'm done. There's a poem. It's a song from my favorite book. It's called what was it? Deep Wizardry. I mentioned it before, the Song of the 12, right? Let's see how
So,
let's see how this goes. So the context is the main character is fighting. The song is like a poetic fight, and the lone power is trying to bring death to this group of 12 wizards who are trying to seal it back into its realm or whatever, right? And she has agreed to be killed by the Pale One, or also known as the Great Shark. He is like the biggest. He's like a megalodon times 10, and his job is to accept the wizard's sacrifice, who is willing to sacrifice their life to keep the lone power sealed. And I just love the way it's written. It goes, okay, to start. All right, la la da da da. There we go. Must I accept the barren gift, learn death and lose my mastery? Then let them know whose blood and breath will take the gift and set them free. Whose is the voice and whose the mind to set the knot the well-sung game when finality arrives and calls me by my secret name? Not old enough to love as yet, but old enough to die indeed. The death fear bites my throat and heart, fang cousin to the Pale One's breed. But past the fear lies life for all, perhaps for me, and past my dread, past loss of mastery and life, the sea shall yet give up her dead. Lone power, I accept your gift. Freely I make death a part of me. By my accept it is bound into the lives of all the sea. Yet what I do now binds to it a gift I feel of equal worth. I take death with me out of time and make of it a path, a birth. Let the teeth come as they tear me. They tear your ancient hate for I. So rage, proud power, fail again, and see my blood teach death to die. That's it. That's the poem.
dang.
Right? I just love that one. That's one of my favorite pieces of literature. It's from a young adult novel. Haha, did I get a clap? Thank you, Danny. I kind of stumbled halfway through there in the middle. You wouldn't know it, but I've read that book probably 15 times now. Oh man, I love that piece.
So it's in DMs.
All right, I will look at it. Probably obvious I'm not going to be able to read it while playing Elite.
Yes.
But I will look at it later tonight, and I will give you some feedback.
Okay.
No problem there. Oh, I paused the music. I'm sorry.
Manic's the name and speed's my game.
Oh shit, party's here. Hello, Manic.
What's up, y'all?
Oh, not much. Talking literature and playing Elite. Hydrating, thank you.
I was here the entire time.
You were?
Yeah, I was muted. I wasn't muted. I didn't say anything. I kept quiet.
Oh, wow. Well, I didn't even notice you were here. Very, very stealthy, my friend.
Yeah, I heard y'all readings. Very good, I must say.
Thank
As
you.
a writer myself, I like.
Not mine. That wasn't mine. That was by the author Diane Duane. Yeah, I've written poetry, but nothing like that. I'm stretching out my arm. Thank you guys.
That's inspired me to write some more of my things.
Hell yeah.
Little Pony one.
I mean, that's what we're here for, right? Inspire each other to keep creating.
Yeah.
All right, Light is saying hello. see here. All right, I've got the file. It is posted. Accepted.
Okay.
All right, I am getting really frustrated with not being able to find this fucking rock. I spent 2 hours on this planet looking for a single rock, and you know what? I'm done. Fuck this. There's nothing here. I'm tired of looking for rocks. Not even worth all that much. Oh. Oh. Cannot comply. Cannot comply. Fine. Let's see, what else do I need to grab here?
Over.
I need, Fungoida. Oh, fuck. Fungoida's what's left? Yeah, fuck that. Nope. Don't like Fungoida. Don't like Osseous. Okay. This can stay undiscovered as far as I'm concerned. Let's get the hell out of this system. I want to put this one in my wake. I'm done with it.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I came in. And I was hearing right, and I was like, okay, hold on. Let me just be quiet in here.
Yeah, we got some writers in the chat. It's good
Yo,
stuff.
Silver, bro. Listen. I got some advice for you, bro. Like, I do agree with Star Song said, but listen, that shit is coming out good. Just add the characters in, put the little context of the story, whatever, like what's it about. I can see where you're going, bro. Just add the characters and all that, like the main character's name and everything, the foster mom to it and everything, bro. And you should be good, bro. Keep writing. You're getting better. I can see the idea. I just can't see the context. I kind of can see the context, but I just need to see the characters and what's going on. But other than that, you're doing good, bro. Keep going with it.
This was 4 years ago.
I'm
Wow.
gonna guess that your writing style has probably improved since then. You might consider rewriting it.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on that.
That's actually
Yeah, I like your writing style, bro.
that's something that I do occasionally. Like, once in a while, I'll go back and redraw an old drawing that I did, and just to see what else I can do. I mean, you saw the teacup drawing, right? Imagine after you've been reading and getting more input for 3 years or 4 years. That's a significant amount of progression. So yeah, give it another go.
Yeah. Other than that, you're doing good, bro. Keep going. I can see progress.
Thank you.
Too little flame. All right, we are first people in the system. Let's see if there's anything interesting. Probably not. Looks like a bunch of rock ice balls and gas giants, so probably just a bunch of dusty old moons. Or cold-ass moons, one of the two. Probably cold-ass moons. They're always cold. Every once in a while, I landed on a rock the other day that was 5,000 Kelvin. I was like, that's a really hot rock, and it let me get out of my ship, and I didn't die. It was impressive, actually. I was like, that's some scary shit. It wasn't just a rock. It wasn't just a potato. It was a hot potato.
Hot potato. Damn, it had to be really a good-looking hot potato.
Oh, no, it was just a rock. It's a joke. Whenever you find really small planetoids in this game, they aren't big enough to look... They aren't big enough to get spheres. They don't have enough mass. So they look like basically asteroids orbiting planets, and we always joke of them that they look like potatoes. So we call them potato planets or whatever. And if it's a fast one, it's a fast potato. If it's a hot one, it's a hot potato. Every once in a while, you'll find a really fucking cold potato. And who likes cold potatoes? Literally no one. Except maybe Lorelai.
Potato salad.
See?
Potato salad.
Except maybe Lorelai. Fucking called it. Well, okay. Yeah, potato salad. I could see potato salad, but only in, like... See, I can't eat potato salad, so I've had to convince myself that I don't like it because potassium. Sucks. Thank you for the posture check, by the way, Silver Flash.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, so right now I'm in a system that no other player has been to, Author. That's crux of my existence. That's what we're doing. So, in fact, I will show you how that works. Since we're here, if I can, anyway. So there's nothing... So, right now, let me give you a quick little overview. Everything in this system I have scanned down and checked to see if there's anything interesting, right? So you can see this data here. Right here, it gives you a little bit. It would originally say discovered by, first mapped by, and sometimes it'll say something like, if you're the first person to find a system, whenever you turn in all of your scan data, then it labels the system for you, so that it's like, yes, you're the first person to have ever been here. So yes, whenever I turn these in, my name will get on these planets as the first person to have discovered them. And I will show you what it looks like. We are going to jump. I'm going to land on one of these bad boys here real quick. Let's see. There's none of them that are particularly, like, noteworthy. But this one is... It's pretty close to its center moon, so we'll land on this one. But whenever you land on them, you get one of 3 credits. You get the scanned, you get the first discovered, and then you get... the mapped, the discovered, and the first steps. So if you get first steps on a planet, then your name goes on that planet as well as whoever else has, been through here. A lot of people, like whenever you first scan down a system, a lot of people like to they only like map 1 or 2 planets because it makes the system act kind of like a guest book. So a lot of people will just say, oh yeah, I'm just going to map everything and get my name on all the systems. But if it's old school explorers like to map 1 planet and then leave the rest for everybody else to map so that they can also get their name on these planets. And it's like I said, it's like a guest book of explorers who have been through here. There's an entire etiquette for people who are deep space explorers like I am. It's I don't like combat. I don't like trading. But I really like being a long ways from anybody else, on my own, out in the middle of nowhere with nobody but my crew to rely on. So that's why I'm an explorer. It is the best job in the world. So yeah, I'm going to show you how to get your name on something. This one is going to have all 3 names on it by the time I'm done. You can't change the name of the planet, no. Star Song Prime. I wish. There is a way you can, kind of. So we have this group called Colonia, which is one of the first times whenever players actually decided to colonize an area of space, and then the developers renamed it as after the first person to get there, that kind of thing. And like the first person to ever make it to this one point, the furthest you could ever get away from Earth, is called Beagle Point. And it was named after the ship of the guy that got there. But I can't name them, but it would be on the developers to do so if they chose to. I wish I could find Star Song Prime. My long-term goal is I want to find an Earth-like out here somewhere, or a binary Earth-like system that is unscanned. Okay, so I'm mapping this. You saw me map it before. And then I'm going to land on it, and then I'll show you what my name looks like. I've got my name on tens of thousands of bodies at this point. Maybe even tens of thousands of systems. Because I've just been doing this for so long. Yeah, I haven't played No Man's Sky. It's purely single player, isn't it? Okay, we got fumaroles and geysers. Okay, well, let's go see if we can find a geyser. Ice planet with geysers. Oh no, it's not. Okay. That's cool. I have No Man's Sky, but I just haven't played it. Yeah, I've never felt the need to name a planet. I would like to, though. That would be cool. There's a place we're headed out, actually. We're going to stop off at a place called the Azura Initiative. It's a player-based, like, colony that's really, really far away from Earth. It's a good stopping point for fleet carriers to refuel and generally reconnect with people. We might even stop off at a place called Explorer's Anchorage, which is the furthest station away from humanity. It's right next to Sagittarius A star, the biggest black hole in the galaxy. You want to feel some existential terror, Silver? You'll see some existential terror. By the time we get there, you will be you'll have your heart in your throat, I promise you that.
I'm so looking forward to it.
Gritted teeth. I can hear your gritted teeth. I'm so fucking ready. 0.4 Gs. Oh, geez. I'm going to find one of those geysers that'll launch me up into orbit if I'm not careful. Alright, let's head down to the landscape here, see if I can't find a spot to set down. All I need to do is get out of my ship and walk, and then I get the first discovery, or the first steps bonus. Okay. So. Alright, so now I'm walking on the planet, first person to have ever done so. So you should see there you go, see first footfall confirmed there. So, also it's really fucking cold here. What's the temperature here? Oh, 150 Kelvin. Yeah, that's pretty cold. There's my my little space traveler. But that's the wrong button. So, nope, wrong program. Okay, so now that we've shown you that I'm currently standing on this planet, this is, you can see how it has a little label here, first footfall. That's my character, Aeolus Windrider. And yeah, so that's eventually this. Whenever I turn this in, this will have 3 labels. It'll say first discovered, first mapped, and first footfall. So yeah, and that's permanent. It's since I'm the first person to ever see this planet or even ever be in this system, my name will be on every single one of these bodies. So yeah, that's how that works. Best part about it, Elite, I am permanently a part of the galaxy. Also, I'm sorry, you know what? I just realized I have played No Man's Sky, but No Man's Sky is much more arcadey than Elite is. Elite is very much a simulation. So it's like, I can control every aspect of my ship, from all the various conditions to the ship's lights to landing gear up and down, thrusters in all the different directions, external cameras. Just every single one of these things has a controller of some sort. Like, all of these priorities, this is the power priorities. You can build your own ships, and it's very, very, very in-depth. That's me. I do play Elite Dangerous. Yeah, Light, you remember, dude, I won't let you commission me, but you have standing offers. If you need artwork done, I will do it for you. Period. The answer is always yes, and it's never a burden. I got time. God, I got nothing but time right now. Oh, yes, I will. I will do what now? Oh, ho, ho. I think Light is threatening to pay me.
Oh.
I might buy you a legit Steam game as revenge. That's a fair trade. I'll take that. Steam game in return for art? Yeah, I'll do that. Trades are good. Let me double check here, see what we've got going here. How about I buy a Steam game from the Steam Summer Sale?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm easy. Yeah, get with me and on Discord or here even. Well, Discord so that I can actually have references and shit. But yeah, I'll do your art. You are on the short list of people that I will do art for with no questions asked. You're gonna threaten me with buying one off sale. No, I normally would make you wait until I was done to give me that, but since the summer sale's happening soon, then we'll talk. Oh, are you shitting me? Oh, it's gonna be out. It's gonna be down in 2 hours. Okay, so we have until midnight. We got a while to go yet. I was like, Elite Dangerous Universe is going down in 15 minutes. Well, shit. Take that, game. 26th of June to the 11th of... Oh, that gives me plenty of time to get it done, too. Still in the middle of my, The whole universe is going down. Well, yep, the light universe is going down. Prepare to be saved, everybody. Giant voice booms out of the shadows. Saving! And then suddenly everybody wakes up.
Oh, that's hilarious.
What the fuck just happened? Where am I? Yeah. That's a good way to fuck with some heads. Makes you wonder. So, I hate it when a whole universe accidentally blows up temporarily. First one through here, absolutely nothing worth scanning it, but there's nothing on that planet worth of any value. Nope, couple of 1 million fungoids. Fuck that. You're gonna stay undiscovered, plants. So wait, author. I just realized, I don't know if I've shown you this. Have you seen the scale of the galaxy in Elite? Have you really really got an idea of how big this thing is? Got a razz on the fungoids. Okay, well, tell you what. Once I'm done with this jump, I will show you something that'll blow your fucking mind. Like, really, will absolutely blow your mind. Blows my mind every time I see it. I'm gonna start once I'm done. I'm gonna start by showing you every star that you can explore. Okay, so this is one little red dwarf. Everybody knows red dwarves, right?
Mm-hmm.
Little tiny... Oh, yeah, this is easy. This is a super simple one. Little tiny binary star system with absolutely nothing interesting in it. Okay, so... let's get moving here a little bit. I got to get away from the star away so you can actually see everything. Because, go figure, stars emit a boatload of light pollution. You need to get a ways away from them before you can actually see what the hell's going on. But watch the stars around me here as the ship flies. One of the reasons I'm in this ship is because the canopy is amazing. But, okay, so we'll start off by saying, just for a little bit of scale, see that big orange thing in front of me? That's the Milky Way. Those are stars. Every single little bit of light from that are literally stars that you can explore. Every single one. All of these stars around me, I can go to every single one of them with no limits. All of those stars are mine to explore. Okay. I could, you can actually choose by distance here. Each one of these is different systems that you can go to, filtered out by my jump range. And it gets even bigger. This is the local star area that we're in here. This is all the different things that you can see that are within jump range for me right now. So I'm about, I think I'm in the inner Orion Spur, which is still the same region as Earth. Every single one of these stars you see, explorable. Let's just keep going here. Still zooming out, zooming out. So right now we're at 100 light years on the little squares down there, as far as you can see, you know, around me. This is 1,000 light years. All of that is stars. All of it. This is the Milky Way galaxy. Every single one of these stars you can visit. Every single one. My most recent exploration deployment was out here. I can't remember exactly which one I went to, but it was right about, no, I think I was 53,000 light years away from Earth. So we were out in the very outer rim out here. Like really far out in the outer rim, holy shit. I was so far you couldn't go any further. Still out here, and we're getting even further. Again, every single one of these stars you see, explorable. 49,000. And after a while, things start getting pretty dicey. So that's the outer rim. Where we're headed tonight, it's going to be a while before we get there. We're headed towards the core. This place is called Great Annihilator. We're about we're about 18,000 light years out still. But this is what the star density is like at the core. Like my computer has a problem. Zooming in. Now we're at the upper levels of the galaxy. We're still high up on the plane, but now we're getting down to the core, like actual main plane of the galaxy. Look at this. Literal billions of stars. Billions and billions of stars. And we aren't even close to the Great Annihilator yet. Every single one of these.
That's a lot.
Yep. It's overwhelming. There's so much in this universe to explore that it is literally like the brain cannot handle what it sees here. This is all explorable. And this is what are we on? Are we on the 100 light year scale here? Yeah, we're on the 100 light year scales here. This is the 10 light year scale.
Yes.
So yeah. That's why I explore, because there's what, 20 billion or 15 billion stars in the universe, in the galaxy, and something like 0.03% has been discovered and explored. So you have no idea what's out here. No one does. It's super. There's some really crazy shit out there that we just haven't found yet. Yeah, that right there is, like, I've never seen a video game that can have that scale, that whole sense of just holy shit. This place is big. Like, distressingly big. So when you compare that density of, you know, so much stuff, so much life, so many different pieces of stars in the core where we're headed, where we'll never run out of things to explore, then you get out to the edge of the galaxy and there's nothing. You're out so far that there's nowhere to go, and you can actually stare out at the infinite darkness, you know, the local group, the space between the galaxies. That shit is, like, legit terrifying. Anyway, so yeah. That is something that I don't think any other video game has ever been able to achieve. Certainly not like that. Most of it's just, you know, it's all pretty much, like, mathematically accurate, so, like, most of it's just really, really boring, honestly. Bunch of red dwarf stars, maybe a couple of ice balls. Like, 80% of it is just like what we just found here. Binary star pair, Nothing else in the system. Boring. Yeah, I can see that. The thing that really gets me about Elite is that, like, since I was, you know, a kid, I've been a nerd for astronomy forever. And I always used to read books about, you know, these different star systems and the like the concepts of the biggest stars in the galaxy, or the biggest black hole, or, you know, all that stuff. These things that I've always wanted to go see as a kid, because who doesn't want to go see VY Canis Majoris, the biggest star in the galaxy, you know? It's bigger than the entire inner solar system, with like hundreds of, like, millions of times the amount of mass than our star. Or a neutron star that spins so fast that it's like we're talking thousands of times per second, sometimes hundreds of thousands of times per second. Like, incredible mass that these things should not be able to exist. This game has that shit. I get to go see all the things that I was in love with as a kid. And damn, that's cool. Unicycling. I like this song. Bring back the bling, if you know what I mean. So, anyway, sorry for that, guys. I didn't mean to go all, like, philosophical on you there. You know, one of these days I should take you guys on a tourist trip. I'm gonna be spacing until the game goes down at midnight my time, so probably another hour and 50 minutes or so. Speaking of which, I need to go get my cup of tea. Ooh. So yeah, I got a while ahead of us, and we're just exploring and, you know, discovering new shit. Okay, well, hey, if you want to get that done, I can meet you after the stream. We can talk about your task that needs doing. No worries there. Think about what game I want. You got it. I want RimWorld in every expansion. That's a joke. That's like $300, so never mind. Don't worry about that. Happy little accidents. Well, I guess you'd better want a really fucking good drawing for that one. No, I don't want that. Shade just got me Manor Lords. He's like, haha, fuck you. That was literally his message whenever he gifted to me on Steam. He's like, fuck you. Enjoy your game. We got some weird-ass relationships, but, you know. I've always maintained that Shade is just like my friend Mitch. He's a jackass, but he's the best jackass in the world. Oh, asteroids. Shade is just crazy. I'm glad that everybody is, like, acquainted with this guy now. You know, he's got a really strong personality and a surprising presence on a My Little Pony stream for somebody who doesn't like horses. Alright, let's see what we got here. Thought I saw one with some critters on it. Yeah, nothing. Nothing useful. You're in the groove. So I do. Get in the unicycle groove. Yep, there's another system that's ours now. Not a whole lot worth scanning, sadly, but what we're looking for is, like, water worlds and earth likes and biology. Not gonna see any on this trip unless I get really lucky in these last 2 jumps. You know, we might be able to make it to a nebula tonight, though. I can see all those black spots you're seeing in the distance over there. Those are all nebula that are pretty close to us. Probably 500 or 600 light years out. Ooh, shit! Antinymph. Hydrating, thank you.
I messaged some bounty over Tumblr last night. She said, "You're X3, so
Always gotta crank the antinymph.
throw out my candy bracelets. Now I'm headed to class. I'm still 20%, so get your head out your
Ooh.
ass. I'm the antinymph of the internet, still cleaning up the viruses that you had left. I think I'm falling in love again. Don't stop until you hear the I'm the antinymph of the internet, been fighting on new grounds over if my love is valid. Fuck the cynicism, let the colors fly. Don't care, you think it's cringe because it's not your life. She said, do you like waffles? I said, hell yeah. Been watching Equals 3 until 2 a.m. I ain't got no iPhone, but I got a DS. With a keychain up pinky, her cookies are the best. I've been failing my
Ember check. Ember is asleep on the bed. I will get a picture in a moment.
oyster, but the free market's a scam. Everything's been changing since last generation was born. And they won't try to take and change you just to
So.
I'm the antonym of the internet, still cleaning up the viruses that you had left. I think I'm falling in love again. Don't stop until you. I'm the antonym of the internet, been fighting on new grounds over if my love is valid.
Fuck the cynicism, let the colors fly. Okay, you think it's cringe because it's not your life.
It's never too late to fall in love with the world. Your past is not today, so set your stride with a twirl. Yeah, we've all made mistakes before, that's a fact of life. But once you restate your heart, you'll be just fine. Now it's your life, you say it's all mine. All mine. Revel in your friends and hobbies, let your heart speak. Wanna drift and say some shit, just block that internet freak. I'm the antonym of the internet, still cleaning up the viruses that you had left. I think I'm falling in love again. Don't stop until you. I'm the antonym of the internet, been fighting on new grounds over if my love is valid. Fuck the cynicism, let the colors fly. Don't
Okay, you think it's cringe because it's not your life. Oh shit! I love that song. Such a good piece. Okay. Looks like this is an undiscovered system with 30 different bodies in it. Oh wow. Okay, the element's pretty far out there. I wonder where... Oh, interesting. Okay, well, now I will be able to show you guys what it looks like when you get your name on some shit. Because now that I've got my ship here, I can turn everything in, and then we can actually... you can see what it looks like when you claim a system. I always like to get up to... You have to be careful because whenever you're scanning, the star can include half the system if you're too close. So I like to zip away from it to about 10 times the speed of light. Usually gets me far enough from the system primary to give me a good vantage on everything. Asteroids, ices, and gases. Alright. Not going to be anything too interesting here, but, you know, it could be cool. Oh, look, it's a concentrated signal source. Right, that's mine. Just a bunch of gases, gas balls, and ice balls. And then I gotta go redeem that Ember check, and once I'm done scanning down the system and I'm on the element, I'm gonna go get a cup of tea, and then we will, I will redeem that Ember check, and I have hydrated. I also need to refill my water, so... Oh, I missed something. I'm also going to swap back over to the Diamondback, because this thing is... I love this ship so much, but it's just not an it's not an exobiology ship. Hey, Woody! Good to see you, my friend! How are you? Oh, shit! Neon atmosphere with... Oh, that might actually have something useful on it. Cool. Guess we're going to get some names and scans on this one. Neon usually has some of the higher dollar critters on it. Wow. It looks like it might be a ways out there, though. Whenever they're all clustered together, scanned like this, it usually means that they're another, like, group, another system of bodies that's really far across the system. So, I saw one that was, like, 1.5 million light seconds away, which was a good half-hour flight. No, I think it was more like 45 minutes. But anyway, I was like, nope, fuck that. I'm out. Only thing I would go that far is for an Earth-like. They're the rare ones. Bit exhausted, and it's still morning. Kids are out, and you slowly get ready for work. Hey, that's a good way to do it. I'm not doing any art tonight because my brain is kind of fuskered in a way. But, you know.
I get you.
Yeah. I'm getting better, though. You know, I'm recovering quickly, so I'll be back to doing art soon enough. Especially with the new project on the books from Light over there. I'm looking forward to seeing what that's going to be.
I gotta work with my Sonic characters tomorrow.
There you go. Awesome. Oh, I see one with a biological sign. Oof. A very, very quiet system. A lot of bodies, though. Hey, there's two on that one. Ooh, argon. Nice. They usually have the atmospheres are usually noble gases. Earth would be considered a nitrogen planet, for example. Because we've got, what, 72% nitrogen in our atmosphere? Hey, welcome aboard, Mokone. Thank you for following. And that one has a couple biological... Okay, looks like there's a few critters running around out here. Oh, wow, more than just a few. It looks like we'll be spending some time in this system. What's this one? Oh, it's the element. I found my own ship. Yay. Let's see here. Looks like we got one more gas giant to find. How did I miss that? Huh. Looks like a binary of some sort. Interesting. Alright, let's see what this system looks like. Wow. Holy shit, look at this guy. Little tiny thing. You can boop the captain, but can we nom the captain? No. The captain is not edible. Besides, horses are herbivores. Now let's see what I got as far as things to scan here. Oh, shit. Seriously? A bunch of 1 millions? Lame. Okay, nothing really worth finding here, so We'll skip that. Okay. Heading over to the element to go show you guys what it looks like whenever you claim a system for yourself. I'm also going to swap over to my Diamondback Explorer because of course I am. And then I'm going to go make some tea and take a picture of the cat. Banish back, pay attention, pay attention. Yeah, lightning, I gotta say, Zap is surprisingly not very zappy. Twilight seems to have a lot more in the way of animations. Zap is just sort of zappy, just running around, doing flight and shit. The captain is not willing to be eaten, nommed. Please do not chew on the captain. Arr, 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 arr. I always enjoy coming home to the element. There's something really, really nice about, you know, even though she's a big-ass ship that can fly wherever she wants, it's just something about jumping back in here and seeing it again on the scanners and popping in. It feels like home. It really does. I remember whenever I first got her, I was like, damn, that's a big ship, but now I get a really warm, fuzzy feeling in my heart whenever I drop in on this big old piece of metal.
We welcome your business at this carrier, Commander. Please enjoy your stay with us. Clearance granted. Move directly to your landing pad. Docking request confirmed. Assisted approach is go.
Now you guys want to see something kind of cool? Can see what it looks like whenever a ship lands if I can get there quick enough. You should see the ships coming up and around. Oh, there I am, right there. Little tiny thing. Ooh, she's shiny. Luna, you're a shiny pony.
Landing gear deployed.
You finished all your homework, you can die now. No dying, you have to keep doing your art. You have other obligations, Thwan. You must keep arting.
Clamps engaged. Enjoy your stay with us.
Art, live to art, art to live. I believe that's how that phrase goes. I don't remember who said it, but it was a good one. You're not allowed to die. Okay, so now that I've scanned down every single planet in this system, I go to what's called Universal Cartographics here, and then I sell all the data to, well, the Universal Cartographics. And that, you can see now, you've earned the following accolades. See all these? This is first to discover. Every single one of these means that I got my name on these. So let's see, 1, 22, 40.
I'm gonna get out of here, man.
All right.
It's getting late for me. I want to get some sleep. I'm tired.
Sleep well, Mannequin. Thanks for hanging out with us.
I'll see y'all. Good night, y'all.
So, what this means is that I got my name on probably 150 different little planets on this. Planetoids, whatever you want to call it. 150 of them. So, yeah. And then, now that I've got that name on there, bam! First discovered by Aeolus Windrider. So as you see, those add up quick. So every single one of these has my name on it because I was the first person to scan it. First person in this system, first person to scan it down. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and go get some tea now. I will be right back. I will leave it to you fine ponies to keep the chat alive or, quiet and chill, however you want to do it. Good luck. May the odds be ever in your favor.
Oh dear. And I know where that is from.
See you in a sec.
Every second counts, it's a losing game. And there's no end, it's not just in my head. Forever on the line, and some get left behind. But now when your soul is bound with time, I've never been so lost in my life. Years rolling and I'll still be alive. It's hard knowing that I will never die. 'Cause I know my soul's been bound with time. Never let my timeline left ending point. I imagine it only gets longer as I go. My soul's been bound with time. I've never been so lost in my life. Years rolling and I'll still be alive. It's hard knowing that I will never die. 'Cause I know my soul's been bound with time. My soul's been bound with time. My soul's been bound with time. My soul's been bound with Climbing up to a scorched and broken earth. There is nothing left, just the ashes of the ends that weren't deserved. In the soil of which I step, face darkness, a new uncertainty. All I smell is the blood and the gasoline. This world's hostile, it's got me by the neck. With a shot in the night, I can walk amongst the dead. All I get is the radio silence, tripping to the tune of an air raid siren. Now this is new, but I better be quiet. Hope they never find me, but I'm waiting for a friendly sound. Through the radio silence. Through the interactive violence, I could use a voice to calm me down, but the music still remains. There is something in this dark and lonely town that fills me with new pains. If the bullet wounds, it doesn't seem to radiate. Can my screams be heard back to my metal cage? By my lonesome, why did I run away? Hello, can anyone hear me through the static waves? All I get is the radio silence, tripping to the tune of an air raid.
Hello, I'm back.
Welcome back.
And I got some adorable pictures of Ember for you guys. I think these are great. go ahead and throw these in the Pet Picks channel, and then I'll share them with the stream because that's how we do the things around here. One second. Sorry, I'm having technical difficulties over here. There it goes. Alright. And let's see. Okay, here's your... I don't remember who it was that redeemed the Ember check, but here it comes. Ooh, gallery piece. Patreon tiers. Yay. Alright. Where did you go? There you are. Okay, guys. This one has a little bit of a surprise at the end, but here you go. I mean, I don't mind if she stares blankly into space. She vibing, you know. I stare blankly off into space all the time.
Same.
So I just thought this was a cute pic, and you can see Twilight laying in the background there, and Derpsty's socks. This one I thought this was just a fun angle. And then this one's just for you, Stormy.
Yes.
Murder Mittens and Teefies.
Yep.
I always love how angry cats look when they yawn.
It's true. And then you just have a dog when they yawn. They look so happy.
Right? He's just like, this one is super cute. You can see him get the angle going there. But
the first one looks like the cat was taking a selfie.
it does, right? All right, there you go, guys.
Got my good side.
There's your Ember check for... I don't remember who redeemed it. Let's see. That was...
I think it was Starfire.
That's for you, Starfire. Thank you for the Ember check. I hope you like it. All right, we still got an hour and 20 minutes left before we have to wrap this thing up. So let's get back into space. Oh, right. I want to swap over to my other ship. Gotta swap out the frame shift drive and the scanning unit that I use. Where did I put my Fluttershy? There's the Scout. There she is. The first one looks like the cat is taking a selfie. Yep, that is what was noted. Yeah, that's my dude. My little three-legged terror. Believe me, he is absolutely a terror. He only has 3 legs, but he makes up for it with attitude. Yeah, I've always had I know it sounds weird to say, but I've always had a special place in my heart for, like, disabled kitties. I don't know particularly why, but, you know, whenever I went out after my last cat died and I decided I had finally had the wherewithal to go adopt another one. I specifically wanted to find a disabled black cat, and Ember was right there. There he was. Went up to whenever I went to go adopt him from the facility, the people let me meet him, and he immediately crawled into my lap and started purring. It was I got chosen. You know how that is. Sometimes whenever you go to adopt a cat, sometimes they choose you. So, alright, let's see. Where's... Oh, there's a nebula we can see along the way if you guys want to see a nebula. Probably... Oh, that's a ways out. That's still 2,500 light years away. Oh, he gets around great. Are you kidding me? Yeah, the only thing that I did, like, extra for him was that he has a set of stairs to get on my bed. Because, you know, it's harder for him to leap because he's missing his left hind leg, left back leg. He was mauled as a kitten by a dog, and they found him and saved his ass, and so I said, okay, and I adopted him pretty quickly after. But he has a set of stairs to get up on the bed, but otherwise he's like I said, he's a fucking terror. The guy just runs around here like you wouldn't believe. The one thing that he doesn't have going for him, though, is, you know, most cats are super quiet. Ember is loud as fuck when he runs. So it's freaking hilarious because you can just hear this through the house whenever he runs. And because we have hardwood floors, his back end, because he's got the one rear leg, he runs really fast, but he doesn't turn well. So when he's really tearing around, he'll try to take a corner, and his back end will slide out from underneath him. And he, like, drifts around the corners. Sorry. I shouldn't be laughing at my poor disabled cat, but it's the freaking cutest thing I have ever seen in my life. It's just, and he's just so, like, this dude has a lust for life that, like, could teach us all something, you know? The guy lost his leg and he doesn't give a rat's ass. It's the best thing ever. I love my little dude. He's an inspiration. Sorry, didn't mean to like, didn't mean to go all emotional on you guys there. Oh yeah, he's fun. And whenever I feed him, you know, I feed him. I don't feed him at the same time every day, but I do feed him every day. But he has this signal. He like walks up to me, and normally cats will like yell at you, but he walks into the room, sits down at my feet, and gently paws at my foot. And he's like, "Food, please." So I feed him, and of course he follows me into the kitchen and rubs at my feet, and then he waits for me to go back down the hall to put the food down, and as soon as I turn the corner, boom, 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 gallop around the hall, drift into the room, and starts chowing down. It's pretty fun. He's a good little dude. I love my little drift kitty. If you guys ever saw how we interact, I think a lot of people would be really concerned because he's really, really, really energetic, like scary energetic sometimes. That's why I say he's a terror, because his favorite game is what I call murder peekaboo. So he likes me to hide behind the couch and then like pop up, and whenever I pop up, he tries to gouge my eyes out with his big ass claws. So, and then of course I'll bop him on the head, and then he'll bop me on the hand, and we actually like chase each other around the house. I always run. I wonder if anybody else saw it who didn't know, you know, what was going on. He loves it. It's a super fun time, but I imagine anybody else that saw it would probably be a little concerned. No, though there's no actual eye gouging. No, he uses what we call soft paws. He still has his claws, but he doesn't actively, like whenever we're playing, he never uses them. So he'll bat the shit out of me, like punch me in the face, basically, as far as cats go. But he never uses his claws. He's a good little dude. I admit, whenever he gets a little too excited, sometimes I have gotten a couple of it, shall we say, scratches, you know, love bites, that kind of stuff. But he's never intentionally really angry or mean or anything. He's a sweet boy who really loves to play. That's all there is to it. Okay, I'm done. Like, I think I just spent the last 10 minutes going on about my cat. Thank you for the star trade. I'm sipping on my fresh tea just now. Star bingo card. Unnecessary apologies. You're welcome for the Ember Lore. Thank you, Mally. Man, Mally knows how to make me feel better about my dweebishness. I appreciate you, Mally. He's gonna probably get more than a couple of cameos in the Stargazer comics just because of how much fun Mally is. Oh shit, really? Already? Oh, the rest of it's asteroids. Holy crap, that was a fast scan. Ooh. A brown dwarf with rings. And I thought I saw wide rings on this one somewhere. C15. Oh, this is going to be cool. Okay, we're not going to really get much out of this one because it's a star, but I want to go see it. It's the smallest class of star with a really wide ring system, so we got to go check that out. I mean, what's the fun if we don't get out here and explore shit, right? Who knows, maybe we'll find something really neat here. Hey, no worries. Yep. Oh, yeah, that's right. Since we're playing Elite, if anybody else has an Elite linked account with Twitch, then yeah, we're doing, you get drops in the game. You can get a bunch of, a brown dwarf with rings. Sounds like an obscure order of dinner, or a dirty joke. Yeah, there's a total of 4 drops. If you hang out for another hour and a half, you can get a couple of more skins. I don't really advertise drops because, you know, that's not really my thing. But, yeah, everybody who's doing Elite can get Elite drops right now, so. I grabbed them. I just haven't used them yet because I'm lazy. And none of them are, and they're not for any of the ships that I use. Maybe one of these days I should stream Manor Lords. That's a fun one. Blunt the knives and bend the forks. Blunt the knives and bend the forks. Something... Smash the bottles and throw the corks. I don't remember the song. Lorelai, do you remember the Dwarven song about blunting the knives?
No.
Oh. It was whenever they were pissing off Bilbo by messing up all of his dishes. They ate all of his food that night. Ooh. Ooh, this one's gonna be pretty. I did a picture with one of these guys. This is one of the stars that your character was sitting around, Lorelai, whenever I did the Crystalscape. It was one of these. God, I love the way these things look. Let's get really close down to the rings here. We'll do some skimming. Oh, that is very cool. All right, I gotta see if I can pull up that piece of art just for reference. So I remember whenever I was like painting it, I was telling people that, you know, these things look like paintings in the game. But yeah, check this out. I was really proud of how close I got this to the real thing in the game. Oop. That is super cool. God, I love that. Yep. I like it. One of the Stargazer paintings. I should have gone a lot better with the light from the crystals, but, you know, learning shit. Learning shit. Anyway, the one that I painted from the star that Lorelei was on was a lot bigger. Well, this wasn't, I mean, the star was smaller. As you can see, it's got the darker color on it. And this one was really freaking weird because, as you can see, this is a light source, but it was backlit by something brighter, so it technically had something like a shadow, which was really weird. So having a light source lit by a brighter light source, that shit's hard to shade. Oop.
Oh, we're at the planet.
We're a ways out yet. Still take us over 2 minutes to get there at this speed.
Wait, is this the same brown dwarf?
Not the same one, but one of same class.
Oh.
These wide rings are very cool, though.
Hmm. Deja vu.
Right? And of course, we can always... I already showed you guys what it looks like when you get close to the rings. You can actually see the rocks and stuff inside. And if we go slow enough, you can actually watch them orbit, which is really cool. This is my favorite part about Elite, is sometimes you see some really cool shit, but let's do something unsafe. Oop. Okay, yep, 2 space. You have been in this place before? Yep. Well, I can tell you haven't been to this one, because I'm the first person to ever see this one. But you've probably been to something like this before. I just, you know, I'm a sucker for a pretty star system. Man, that's cool. Alright, nerdiness aside, let's get our asses out of here. And let's cook the ship while we're at it, because, you know, this thing isn't particularly hot, but trying to frame shift while you're in the exclusion zone of a star, not a good idea, but let's see if we survive. Why not? Credits are no object, right? Gotta get ready with the heat sink here just in case. Here goes the alarms. Oh shit, my canopy glass is starting to cook. Ooh, that's not good. Well, this is a trinary system. Probably nothing really worth scanning here. But you know, we are getting closer to the core, so this might be a good time to scan out and see if we can find a black hole nearby. Once we get a little ways away from the star. I want to see what this next one is going to be, though. Red dwarf, okay. Alright, let's see what we can find. We're in an area with a little denser star clusters here. So, probably have a higher chance of finding something interesting. Yeah, our big goal is to show Silver Flash a black hole. I mean, it's been the goal.
Of course.
It's been the goal from the beginning. I never hit it.
That's true.
Alright, let's see here. Usually you need to go above the galactic plane by a ways to really get a good set of them. Or below. This is half the fun of the game, is looking for shit that's not normally... Oh, hello. What do we have here? Oh, it's a neutron star. But neutron stars are pretty cool. They're way different than what you normally see. You guys want to see a neutron star? Might be one that nobody's seen before.
Sure.
All right, let's give it a look. Who knows what we might end up seeing? Oh yeah. Oh, you can see it from here. And it's 54,000 light years away? Or 54.7 light years away? Correction. Okay, this ought to be interesting. We might jump straight into the cone. So these are the things that scare me the most in Elite. What we're about to see. Black holes, nothing. This shit can rip your ship apart if you're not paying attention. Scary as fuck. These are some of the most extreme bodies in the universe. Love that blue shine. Alright, let's see what we got here. And we're 50.52 light seconds out. 21 bodies. And I don't think there's anybody else here. Let's see what we got
Wow.
here. Oh, yep, somebody has discovered
Those
this.
always make me go, whoa.
Aren't they cool? Yeah. Stellar remnants of massive stars that have reached the end of their lives. Once stellar fusion was exhausted, the star collapsed into a tiny volume. Because of its high mass, the matter has collapsed into an extremely high density state made up entirely of neutrons, though insufficient mass to become a black hole. But look at how hot this thing is. Remember I said I landed on something with 5,000 Kelvin? This one is at 2 million. 2.5 million Kelvin.
Dang.
That shit's
Good
hot.
Lord.
That shit's hot. Somebody else has already discovered this system, but somebody mapped these. Well, I guess there is a random ringed water world out there. That's cool. Neat. So I haven't really seen anybody else's name. Anyway, so yeah, these things are... And now I'll show you why they're terrifying. So as you can see, we're flying toward it, but these big jets... These cones are very, very useful because they can really significantly increase your jump range at the expense of hull integrity. So you kind of have to enter them at a special angle towards the end. Otherwise, this thing will toss your ship around like a paper doll. And you can see how it's got the swirls in it. That means that's how you can tell that the star is spinning. Okay, here we go.
Ooh.
Come on, stay in there. Okay, out we go. Whew. So if you fuck up... Oh god, it still got me. Okay, there we go. But if you fuck up and go in like at the beginning of the thing, then it will, like I said, it'll shake you around like a paper doll and just absolutely rip your ship to shreds. But these are some of the coolest stellar remnants, bodies in the galaxy. So we're a long ways away from it now, so we aren't in any risk of getting cooked. But let's see if we can find something else interesting. My new jump range is... Hold on, what is my jump range now? Whoop. Let's see here. I can now... Since we just did that, my new jump range should be up in the... 282 light years versus the usual 70. So yeah, we can go quite a ways here. Let's go see if we can find something interesting. We could go straight to the element, actually, I bet. This this is part of what people call the neutron highway. Whenever you do the neutron star thing, you can go really far in a very short period of time. So let's cruise out here a ways. Now do that with the element? No, I think the element can do 500 light years at a go anyway. Any more, and I think we'd probably break space-time. It already does it.
That would probably be true.
I mean, it already rips a hole in the fabric of the universe. Last thing we want to do is encourage that shit. Oh, here we go. Well, it's another neutron star, but you know what the hell? Why not? Let's go. Oh wait, what? Where did my neutron star go? Oh, I was all set to jump at it too. You know what I can do actually is, let's see here. Route settings, FSD boost. I can just use neutron stars to get me there. So let's see how fast and how far we can go in like 2 jumps. Routing error, okay. Fly so high, but you couldn't. Where did I put you? On your ass, on your ass. Wicked lasso! I had a dream I was a horse. I was a horse. I had a dream I was a horse. I had a dream I was a horse. Okay. Well, I lost the neutron star that I was going to jump us to, but whatever. Sure, I can find it again if I'm careful. Oh, here we go. So let's see, it wants us to go quite a ways actually. Alright. Okay. 67 light years. How many jumps away am I? 3 jumps. Huh! Weird, it wants me to waste that. So if it gives you 4 times range, then the element could jump 2,000 light years. Well, it could, except for it uses a different calculation scale. So, unfortunately, that is not the way that the fleet carrier jumps work. Route unavailable. Okay. Fastest route, use jet cone boost. There we go. Okay, so we'll be able to get to the element in 2 jumps if we use this route that I'm planning here. So, this first jump, I can typically jump 200 or 70 light years at a go. Right now I'm jumping 250. Watch my fuel tank. Oh wow. Guess I'm not going to use all that much. We're jumping straight to another neutron star, so this is how you cover a lot of distance really fast. But that's not the way I like to do things. I like to take my time and find cool shit. Chances are all of the neutron stars on this route are going to have discovered, because we really are close to the core, and this is where, like, oh shit, this one's fast. Oh wow, okay.
That one is.
Ooh. Okay, let's see what we got here. Trinary system. Holy crap, this one's 4 times as hot as the last one. Age of periapsis. Orbital period 9.5 days. Oh man, this thing is a tight little sucker. Authors over there like, holy shit. Yeah, this is one of those. Remember I told you that they can rotate hundreds of thousands of times per second? This is, oh shit. Well, I'm about to fly into it. Oh god. Ooh. Okay, well, that was stupid of me. That was almost very poor decision making on my part. Holy crap. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna fly into that shit because I'm absolutely fucking stupid. God, this is terrifying. So yeah, this thing is spitting out some serious juice right now, and I'm gonna go throw myself into it because of course I am. I'm always very cautious around these things. Come on, you can do this. Have to go in slow. God, this is nerve-wracking. I know other people are like, yeah, this is no big deal. You just do this as a matter of course. But can you see this thing? Can you see how fast this is spinning? And I'm gonna go up to throw myself into it? Fuck, 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 fuck. Oh god. Whew. Okay, good times. Every single time it's a goddamn rush. Okay, let's get away from it and we get one more view on this thing. Get a couple light seconds away. I think I did. Oh man, these things are terrifying. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, Silver, this makes a black hole look like a fucking puppy. And these things are scary as shit. Alright, next stop, 100 light years. Let's go! Woo! I know all the other elite players that, you know, all the other like long-term explorers out there are like, yeah, whatever, this is no big deal. For me, this is not what I do. I like the slow pace. I like to actually like scan everything. But people who travel the Neutron Highway are fucking nuts. I truly believe that. They are gorgeous, but scary as shit. See, it's whenever after you've like flown next to one of those things, big old yellow white stars or blue giants or whatever, fucking tame. Sure, they're hot, but at least they aren't gonna rip you to shreds. I think this might be. Oh, hey, we're the first people here. Well, actually, Lorelei would be the first person here, but she doesn't have any credits for these. Sorry, Laura. Because, you know, you don't have a pilot in Elite. But you are the commander of the element, so in my world, you're the first person here.
That's my job. Moving the fleet carrier around.
Heck yeah. Welcome home, Captain. Also, fuck you, Captain. This is where I park. Boom. That was a good times. I made a point not to get in the way of the carrier ever since then. Oops, was that you? Yep, that was me. I'm just glad I wasn't in like a fucking Corvette or something that would have ripped me to shreds. Okay, let's see. Ooh, there's a water. Oh, there's an ammonia world and a water world here? Oh shit. Cool. Alright, this one might have some noteworthy stuff. Gesundheit, by the way. Look at that! It's a fucking water world. 1.8 atmospheres. Atmosphere is 81% nitrogen, 12% oxygen. We could live on this. I mean, you'd need supplementary oxygen, but that's a high value target right there, and we're the first ones to find it. Yay. Goodness, are you okay?
Yeah.
Alright. As long as you're alright. I know that, like, some people say their sneezes come in threes. Lorelei's comes in tens.
Oh, dang.
And it hurts.
Yeah, I can tell. They sound like they hurt. We're the first to appear. Yeah! Fucking now you put the balloon up there, Twilight? Bad timing, Pony. Ooh, there she is. There's an ammonia world and a water world. Hydrating. Thank you, Starfire. I cursed you with saying they came in tens, didn't I?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm sorry, Laura. You can darn me to heck for 15 minutes, I guess. One of these days I'm going to start counting, and you're going to absolutely hate me. Do you remember Deep Space Nine whenever, what's her name, Kira, was carrying, the kid, whenever she got pregnant, like the transfer pregnancy?
Yeah.
And whenever she started sneezing, human women get morning sickness. Bajoran sneeze. And I remember whenever she started sneezing, and after like the third or fourth time, the command crew was starting to count. Kind of reminds me of that. You aren't pregnant, are you?
No.
Okay.
Even if I were, that would be
Would that be a
heavy-duty miracle.
Yeah, that really would be, wouldn't it? You'd also probably be Bajoran, which would be an entirely different ball of wax.
Yeah.
Alright, we got a few things here worth scanning. Looks like we got some terraformables. Let's take a look at this system. Ooh, and they're all close. Good. Cardio. Perfect timing. Alright. Here we go. It's 11 o'clock, so I gotta do the bicycle kick thing, but here we go. I'm gonna start in... Ooh, just for that. Thank you very much, Mally. Okay, getting ready. Here we go. 10 seconds at a time, because this shit is hard work. Maybe 15 seconds if I can handle it. Oh god, everything's popping. Here we go. You know, Haven has this little bicycle thing underneath his desk. Whew. Oh boy. Okay. And what he does is he just like pedals whenever he wants to get his cardio up, and it gets his heart rate. He brings it up to a certain point, and then he stops. I don't have that, so I have to like I've got my ass pushed down as far as I can on the chair and still sit, gripping onto the to the handles like the arm chairs here, and then I'm lifting my feet about 2-3 feet in the air and doing bicycle kicks, and just going as fast as I can for as long as I can before my legs give out. Definitely building muscle. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay, one more set. I got this. Okay, that's it. Okay, I'm done. Whew. Okay, let's check my heart rate here. All right. Ever since they removed my fist, or since they put the fistula in, my pulse doesn't work on my left arm. Because they rerouted the vein. Yep, heart rate is up. Okay, thank you for the cardio. Oh, ooh, now my legs hurt. Best way possible. Best way possible. Now let's see if we've got any terraformables here. Candidate for terraforming. Terraformer. 3 terraformers, a water world, and an ammonia planet. Oh, that is beautiful. Yes. Love that. All right, let's go first with
Nothing.
Somebody went beep. Let's go claim some planets. Oh, hey, Danny.
Hello.
How are you, my dude?
Doing good.
Oh, I'm glad.
What about you?
I'm okay. Yeah, I recovered quickly. Only took me a whole day of like minor panic attacks. Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, got some homework done, and did you hear my announcement earlier about school?
No, I didn't.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say it again because I'm really fucking excited. But I'm graduating Dean's List this quarter.
Oh, so cool! Congrats.
Yes, I'm super stoked about it. 3.89 GPA, hell yes. Some people can unclog your toilets. I can turn it back into fresh water. Anyway, yeah, so that's my big thing. I'm super proud of that right now.
Yeah, that's great news.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh man. Yeah, so if anybody's ever curious about like wastewater, like my question is, Danny, have you ever kept an aquarium?
No.
Ah,
Never.
man, nobody keeps aquariums anymore. What is up with you people? The fish, they need homes.
I mean, there's plenty of room in the in the ocean.
I can't believe you just made that joke. I cannot believe
sorry.
you. There are plenty of fish in the ocean. Oh my goodness. Have a great day, Woody. Thank you for hanging out with us. Fucking hell. Wow. Wow. Yo. Okay, fine, be that way. Well, a wastewater plant is a big aquarium, basically. Same process. Bomb. Luan's just like, blow me up, please. Oh my goodness. Hey, Red, good to see you, my dude. Mally's over here making me get my heart feel like it's gonna pump out of my head. Which is probably the point, honestly. I really need more exercise, so the cardio helps. It really does. Hello, Red. Hello, chat. All else is bitter. Get some fucking glitter going by Nami here. Like, I have the original version by Violet Pony, but the Nami version is superior. I mean, clearly that's a subjective thing on my part, but, you know. That is a known quantity at this point. You're gonna need like 3 different Nami boxes on the Star Song bingo card. Otherwise, otherwise you'll just get like a whole bunch of them over and over. So what are you doing tonight, Danny? Anything crazy?
Not really. I was checking stuff for tomorrow because we're gonna be working on our thesis. Me and my classmate. And I'm explaining stuff to Luan from English stuff.
Oh,
In
you're.
his mind, I'm blowing his mind because there's a lot of things like he discovered a new word that has different meanings.
Oh, what word? What word? Give me the word.
Settle.
Perro?
So
Dog?
yeah. No. No, I mean like, no. He was watching Shrek.
Oh.
And I presume because of the the theme, like all of that what is it, medieval like world,
Yeah.
their language might be pretty different from what we could expect.
Oh, absolutely.
So, yeah, his mind is blowing up because of that, and I was like explaining how that word could be used for some for like whenever you tell someone that things are settling down, are like calming down, maybe the water of the sea, or a situation, maybe if something happened between some people,
Okay.
you can say that the things are settling down. So yeah, I'm explaining to him.
Oh wow. That's a good
And
one.
a person could settle down on a couch.
Ooh, and
Yeah,
particulates can settle out of water. Oh wow.
Yeah, Luan, there's a lot of ways to use different words. You never stop learning.
Oh man, English is horrible for that. I mean,
I
Oh,
see.
English is even worse though with the homonyms.
oh
You know,
god,
which are
yes.
the words that are spelt differently but sound the same.
Yes.
that is so true.
Uh.
I actually told him how there's different words that say different things depending on how you use them or what's before or after, and sometimes or most of the times I think it's because there has to be like kind of a relation, because
Context.
water's calming down. Context, yeah, that's too. Yeah, water's calming down, or I mean, it's a common thing to say, as in, I don't know, if you say, yeah, let's wait for waters to calm down. Maybe if you had a discussion or something, like, yeah, there's relation between things. That's interesting, actually.
That is very
I told him to
interesting.
look for the meaning. Yeah, I told him to look for the meaning of stuff on Google because it works. You get an explanation and some examples too.
You know, this is one of the reasons why I actually prefer Latin-based languages to like English, because everything has a distinct word, like almost all the time. I could live without the gendered everything, like when French everything has a gender, and it's really hard to keep them straight.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, how is ice cream feminine? Ice cream is anyway, but yeah, the whole gendered everything. That's a bitch. But everything having its own vocabulary is really nice.
Yeah.
Really nice. You don't have to worry about 17 forms of settled or calm
That's true.
or fucking there. God, there.
Here,
Or
here,
two.
here.
Yep. They're all there, but they're not all there.
Yeah, like the word two. There's 3 different types of two.
Two. No, I can think of like 4. Two, and 2. Ha! And the best part is you can't prove me wrong.
And then and then
Oh yeah,
two.
there's the possessive, there's the connective, there's the
And
number.
then the number.
Yeah. Oh yeah, English is shit. So,
This is English.
fucking English, man. It's the worst language.
And then not only the homonyms, the words that are spelled different but sound the same, but the homonyms, the opposite, the one where it's
Antonyms.
spelled the same. Yeah, where they're spelled the same but sound different.
Hmm. Yes, antonym is a song, but antonym is a type of word.
Antonym, yeah.
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 Homonyms and antonyms. Ooh, and homogeneous and homologous. There we go. There's another
What?
good one. Homogeneous means they're the same. Homologous means they're related to each other.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you want a headache? I got headaches ready to go.
My God.
I don't think they're good, to be fair.
You're confusing Luan even more.
I'm sorry, Luan. Oh yeah. There's a.
Yeah, you never stop to learn English.
Yeah, hell, I'm learning. Man, I have never failed to ace an English class. I have college level English, and I still find new words all the time, like almost every day. It's it's wild. It is absolutely stupid. I truly believe that.
Maybe you should stick. Well, I mean, maybe not.
Ha!
As I told Luan, that something that really helped me was, once the fourth season of My Little Pony was out, or like the episodes were like coming out, I couldn't wait for the subtitles, for the captions.
I mean,
so it was like,
yeah.
So it was like, I really want to watch it because I don't have anything else to watch. And yeah.
Hey, you know,
I think it really helped me. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I watched My Little Pony in French, and then subtitled it English. I mean, excellent practice. Excellent practice.
I actually, like, I told him that I really liked stopping and maybe watching what maybe a specific character said, like Applejack, for example, and maybe imitating their accent or imitating whatever they say, the words, like trying to understand. You know?
I do.
It really helped.
Whatever
Really
you do,
helps.
though, do not imitate Apple Bloom. No,
Buy some apples.
I mean, buy some apples. Get the accent right.
Oh my gosh.
I can't do a southern accent for the life of me. I'm very sorry to all you southerners in the room, but I can't do a.
That's more of a Midwestern.
See,
accent.
I can't do a southern accent.
More of a. That's more of a country accent.
Yeah, if you're gonna copy anybody, go copy Twilight. Maybe Rarity if you want to get that. Darling.
Ooh. Yeah, getting that fancy accent. Why not?
If you really wish to speak very fancily, copy Rarity. Oh my god.
But yeah, that's also something I really loved from the show, like all the different accents. Like, it really gives life to them a lot. They did an awesome job.
They did a very good job. The voice actors were incredible. Darling. Fucking.
Oh, darling.
Mally. I love you. Mally, I love you, my dude. Oh, that's great. What are you wearing, Rarity? My emotions, stress couture. Sorry. Oh, Queerdo? What does Queerdo mean?
Querido.
Querido.
Dear.
Oh, dear.
That would be the meaning in Spanish.
But what's the literal meaning?
It is like, okay, I don't know how to explain exactly. That's the literal meaning, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, dear.
Dear.
Or darling.
Okay.
Yeah.
But is it a deer like
mean,
like an ungulate, or is it dear like someone dear to you?
Somebody dear to you.
Okay.
D-E-A-R.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, are we
I
actually?
mean, it doesn't have what we would consider a literal translation.
Okay.
Yeah.
You would use querida in place of honey or sweetheart or darling.
Okay.
Or any of those. Yeah,
Sugar cube.
Just a feminine. Yeah, sugar cube. Yeah.
Okay, I got it. So it's like they would call it like a pet name.
Yeah,
Yes.
an endearment.
Okay. Thank you for explaining. Yeah, I've got you, Danny, for the really hard shit, but Lorelai's my middle ground Spanish.
Yeah, it's okay.
Lorelai's for what they mean, not necessarily what they said. But
Yeah.
What they mean.
Yeah.
I was we were listening. I'm not going to say the word because I think it's fairly rude, but I asked her what one particular word meant, and she was like, "Oh, it means this particular epithet." And I was like, "Oh, okay, Wait, you know what? I swear all the time on this stream. Permission to swear in Spanish?
Well, you have it from
Oh.
me, but
Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's okay.
All right. So I was playing a game. What was it? Cyberpunk, and I smashed somebody in the back. Right. I was actually like rammed into their car with my own car, and they just screamed out "Carajo!"
Oh, okay.
And I mean, it was just like holy shit, and you could hear the venom, you know.
Yeah. Amongst all the insults people can say, that's that's not the very harsh one. So yeah, no worries.
Okay, that's
no, I know dirtier shit.
Even I say it just when I'm pissed off.
Okay.
Even I could say it.
Carajo! Okay, I'm gonna stop that now. Everybody likes learning to swear in other languages. It's always the first thing that you learn. What is up with that?
Who knows?
Contagious.
Right? Okay, let's see. Did I set the element out, or no? Are we still in the element system? Oh, we are. I forgot to move the element forward. Because I'm a moron. Wait, no, I'm sorry. My pilot is a moron and forgot to do those things. There you go, Lorelei.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to stop off at NGC 657, at least in the next couple of days. I'm going to try to stream. Can't do it tonight, obviously, because they're shutting down the servers in 3 hours. 30 minutes. To know if natives are making fun of you? Well, see, I actually grew up with a lot of Latinos around me. And I've always been of the opinion that, like, at least with Latinos, if they're making fun of you, it generally means they like you.
Yes.
Generally, it's. But that's Latino. I mean, like if you get a bunch of Chinese people making fun of you, then they are actively making fun of you and denigrating you. It's a totally different cultural thing. Australians are the same way. If you hear some, Australians are, if they're making fun of you, then you're doing okay. But if they're being serious, the minute they say mate, you're fucked.
Yeah.
So it's cultural. Again, here's another one. Out here in Washington, where I come from, right? Like if we say someone's weird, everybody knows what weird means. Off, other than normal, strange. But being a weirdo in Washington is a freaking badge of honor. It's awesome. I like Maud. She's weird. You take that back. That kind of energy. But if I was to call somebody from Tennessee weird, they would immediately take it as a massive insult. So, cultures are fun. I like cultures.
Interesting.
No, and Spanish is great for insulting and not even getting into any of the quote unquote bad words.
I think the best insults I've ever heard, fucking Italian.
Oh, I would spit out a pendejo before I would say idiot. Tonto.
Esta pendejo. Yeah, even I know that one.
Yeah, there's something a little bit more satisfying in pendejo, though, or in tonto.
I was just telling Lorelei this, watching Has Been Hotel lately. My favorite character is Vaggie. I don't know if you guys have seen, I'm not going to spoil it, but the girl is amazing with the Spanish insults. I mean, she is so creative. Like, her timing is absolutely on point, and it's like, even knowing just a little tiny bit of what I know of Spanish insults, I'm like cackling because of her, because of the way that she divvies them out with like a master. It was gorgeous.
And the way she delivers it, when she just goes, "Este pendejo," just sucks the air in first before she says it.
You could hear the exasperation. Yeah, the voice actress is amazing. Agreed. Good times. Wow, this is not what I was expecting to talk about tonight. Spanish curse words. Teach me to curse. Okay, hold on. Here we go. I'm gonna allow that redneck. I grew up in Redneckville. Hoosier is normally a nickname for someone from Indiana. I think it's from, I don't know actually. I've heard Hoosier. I think Hoosier is like a city thing. It's not an insult. It's just, at least in that particular, like that whole region is Hoosiers. Worse than a redneck, just not as like. The only one I can think of, I've never heard of Hoosier as an insult. I can think of hoser. That's like Canadian though.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Red. Yes, yes, yes.
I've seen
I
Cheech
know
and Chong.
Cheech and Chong very well.
Ugh.
I've probably seen all of their movies. I'm gonna teach you Spanish. You're gonna call this guy pendejo. It means my very good friend.
Not like that's gonna stick in my brain.
That's how you get in trouble. I actually, I had a pharmacist try to teach me some Russian once, and I actually took a little bit from him because we had a couple of Russian coworkers, and
Nice.
yeah, and he was like, "Yeah, you should go up to this, one of our coworkers and say, "Привет, девушка," which at the time I thought it was like he's trying to get me in trouble. I know he's trying to get me in trouble, but then I went over and actually used it, and it was like actually a very, very friendly greeting. So. So I appreciated being able to learn a little bit of Russian. Kind of fun. Everybody, I think, like, I don't know a single person, like, if you've ever spent any time on the internet, I mean, doesn't everybody know what, Sikabliat? That's a good one. Yeah, if you know Russian, that's German.
Oh.
Totally different. Totally
Russian
different.
German sounds similar, like the way they are said.
Oh my god. Oh, I don't even know where to start with that. Oh, careful with that one there, Stormy. That'll get you stabbed.
I mean, we don't have an ocean on here right now.
This is true. This is true. Ocean.
If he's watching the stream, my apologies.
We do have Red though. Red can champion the language. The term Hoosier. The term Hoosier is an insult in the part of the country. Is a series of auto plants opened up in this country. They sent workers from Indiana to train the locals to how to work the machines, and the people they sent were unpleasant, very unpleasant. Oh, that's an interesting bit of context. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So, Hoosier in that context is unpleasant auto worker. That's.
If has any like insults, I could be wrong.
I think, like, French insults are amazing. God, vous êtes un petit lavache.
Because technically, basically just say the normal swear words.
Oh. Because of them, Hoosiers are really, really low-class individuals in the St. Louis area. All right, I'll give you that. But, like, what I just said, vous êtes un petit lavache, you are a little cow. That's like the equivalent of calling someone a bitch. It's bad. French, I still...
Interesting way to call them that way, I mean...
Right? It's like petit lavache, you're a little bitch, basically. So yeah, it's a good way to get your face slapped if you try to do it in non-friendly.
That's true.
Yeah. That's another. There's a culture like you got to be careful because you don't want to like be insulting in French. It ain't funny if you're insulting in French.
I think for that one in French, it kind of. There's its version in Spanish, which is the female equivalent of a dog.
Perra.
That word sounds bad. And
Really?
It's usually it's used the same way.
Oh.
The same for female fox again.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. Actually,
In Spanish, they sound bad.
female fox in English is a vixen.
I know. Yes.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm here.
Hello, vixen.
But I also know it can be used as an insult. That's why I didn't say it.
Can be. It can be. But
I know.
it's also a proper noun. So yeah.
I could be wrong, but I think then men would like kind of catfish women by calling them vixen, but I could be wrong.
Catfishing? I thought that was a verb. Well, I mean,
I don't know my history very well.
if there's anything I know, it's fish. And I gotta tell you, one of my favorite jokes goes, "What's the difference between a lawyer and a catfish? One's a scum-sucking bottom dweller, the other's a fish." Apologies to lawyers in the chat. And you know, catfish don't actually eat scum. They're really, really quite sweet. They're really, really nice animals. I like catfish. They're some of the smartest of the fish species, actually. And they've got those cute little barbels. Do you guys remember the catfish that was assaulting Duppy? From the drawing that I did?
Oh, the fish overlord.
Yep, that's the one. The catfish overlord. Yep, that's the one. Let's see here. And nothing worth scanning here, of course. Off we go to the next one. We gotta be careful. Somebody's gonna come looking at this stream in like a week and they're gonna be like, you guys are fucking evil. With all of our making fun of languages and shit. Anyway. Quick, find a black hole.
Be even-handed.
I think we're being even-handed. Every language has its quirks. One of these days I'm gonna try to figure out, like, some swear words in Esperanto or something. Wait, don't we have an Esperanto speaker in chat? I swear. Stormy, didn't you say you spoke Esperanto?
No.
No, maybe that was Duppy. There was somebody I met recently who via streaming who spoke Esperanto. That's one of those weirdo. It's a fabricated language. It's like very, very, very recent. It was meant to be something like a trade language that could be like a neutrally used. Whatever. Bomb. Luan is getting active with the bombs again. Pony relevant language question. I was trying to think of what the pony version of human would be. Humane. Oh, humane. Probably merciful. I would say merciful. Yeah, that's exactly right. Red, it was Esperanto was intended as a universal language that could bridge cultural gaps. That's why I said it was meant to be a trade language, which is a language that is spoken universally, so that everybody can, you can go to a country and you can trade freely because you understand that particular tongue. Equine. I think. See, so. What he means is humane is, it means gentle or merciful or helpful or a situation where somebody can be treated fairly. Equine? Equine, maybe? Inhumane, humane, non-pony? That's a really good question. I don't know how to deal with that. Author, yeah, go study Old Ponish. Yeah. That's what writers were going for. Huh. Equine. I think equine is just, it just means pertaining to horses. Equine, equine. So, equine? Yeah, I don't know how to deal with that. That's a really good question. Unequine? Equine? How would you pronounce that, Danny?
What thing?
So, like, you know the word humane, correct?
Yes.
So, what would be the equivalent in the My Little Pony universe, where there are no, at least G4?
No idea, actually. I actually didn't know how you pronounce that word. Equine.
So, equine is the.
I'd say equine.
That's
like,
okay.
Equine.
beautiful.
Y-
Yep.
If you'll recall, T-Rex says he was. How did that phrase go? Hold on. He had his mind ruined by weak-minded equines who sold him friendship. Boy, that's a terrible T-Rex impression.
An equine.
Equine, yeah.
Mm,
Inequitable. Well, That's a good word. I like that. Man, languages are so fucking cool.
yeah. Confusing sometimes.
Oh, that's the part I love about them. Ooh, we may get some really seriously cool shit here.
That's what makes it fun.
Right? You didn't realize Tyrek was Cajun. Rude. Oh man, Cajun. That's a language and a half right there. It's French in its base, but like French Creole is what I'm thinking about whenever I think Cajun. Is wild. I just recently learned some of it myself. I have a friend who goes to New Orleans once in a while, right? And in French, the word New Orleans would be pronounced Nouveau Orleans. It means literally New Orleans. But in Cajun, it's New Orleans. Even though even though they use French words, the pronunciation is incredibly literal. It's very difficult to really, like, even as a French speaker or somebody who knows the language, like the root language, it's essentially completely different. It's wild. Here, let's see what I've got in this system. Is this where I'm going to be spending my time? Nope, we are not getting anything interesting here. Just a bunch of boring bacteria. Freaking bacterium. Lame. At this rate, we might make it to the element before the servers crash. We didn't post the video from Fluttershy where the Flutters is the Squee World Champion. I mean, isn't Flutters already the Squee World Champion? I mean, there is no cuter Squee in the world. I squee once in a while. You guys heard me squee once on stream, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember.
I don't remember what it was about, but I do remember squeeing. Which is, you know, coming out of a 260-pound, 6-foot-tall bald dude.
That's true.
That's certainly something.
Very.
Oh god, Fluttershy has absolutely impacted my brain.
That's true.
Whenever I was at work and I had to wear my, you know... Oh, I forgot to... Yeah. I was like, hey, there's a bunch of bodies here and nothing to scan. Interesting. No, whenever I was at work, I used to wear this Fluttershy pin on my badge. And, like, the kids loved it, of course. All the kids loved it. Ooh, interesting. Oh, sweet monkey tits. Okay. Really, really disparate trinary system quintary system. 5 stars all orbiting each other. The orbits have got to be insane. Okay, here's this. Check it out. My favorite Fluttershy story. So, not only am I a big, 260-pound tall, 6-foot tall bald dude with a goatee, I also ride a motorcycle. It's a big old cruiser, and I cut it down so it's not quite so loud, but I have a black leather coat and leather chaps and big boots, and I look like a motorcycle gang guy. And I pulled up to a gas station one time, and it was relatively warm, so I take off my helmet, and there's a bunch of guys, a couple of guys in their big old lifted pickups, and they look at me and they grin, and I nod at them. And then I unzip my shirt, and underneath of it is my Fluttershy shirt with her just saying, "Yay!"
awesome.
Probably through the wall.
The looks on their face was fucking priceless. And of course, I couldn't help but grin at him. So I had the biggest shit-eating grin that day. Yo, biker gang with a
Speaking of which-
Fluttershy shirt.
oh, Star. Speaking of which,
Yes.
did you listen to Fear of Flight?
Wait, is this the one that I'm not afraid of?
Oh my god.
You said your
Yeah.
flight.
Oh,
You said your flight. Hold on. Hold on. I'm not flying.
I said, did you listen to Fear of Flight?
I did not listen to Fear of Flight yet. Tell you what, we'll do that right now.
Okay.
Oh, I was like, okay, gotta remember. Hold on, what are we talking about here? Alright. Fear of Flight, Aviators, Emotions of Note, or the EP? Flying Melody, L Train, No Pony, Underkeel. I'm assuming it's an Aviators. Okay, I'll just choose one of these at random then. Here we go. All right, giving it a crank here. Let's listen to it. I'm a gentle giant. I really am. I'm actually a pacifist. I do not like violence. Ooh, I like these cello.
Of them making fun of me. I don't want to feel the ridicule again, but I will overcome the worry of disappointing everyone. I'll fly fearlessly through the wind. I'll take to the skies, spread my wings and soar. I refuse to let my fear of failing control me anymore. Flying faster, soaring through, knowing I have nothing to lose. I'm doing what I know is right. I'm conquering the fear of flight.
Not bad. Kind of a good hook. Really digging the strings.
Flying through,
Ooh,
did I know what to do?
gotta check this one out.
Overcome the doubts filling my mind. So here I go. I have my friends cheering below. I'll throw uncertainty aside as I leave the ground. I'll take to the sky, spread my wings and soar. I refuse to let my fear of failing control me anymore. Flying faster, soaring through, knowing I have nothing to lose. I'm doing what I know is right. I'm conquering the fear of flight.
You know, so far the vocals are okay, but the strings have hooked me hard. Seriously.
Back from the wood, I will soar, not fearing failure anymore. Flying high through the sky, feeling so alive, not ashamed of making a change. feeling the wind in my name. Flying high, do or die. I'm conquering the fear of flight. I'll take to the sky, spread my wings and soar. I refuse to let my fear of failing control me anymore. Flying faster, soaring through, knowing I have nothing to lose. I'm doing what I know is right. I'm conquering the fear of flight.
Yeah. Okay, the synth is a little much. Okay, not bad. Not a bad song. Nope. Definitely not my normal fare, but I like it. Again, as previously mentioned, I really like the strings. They were particularly interesting. Thank you for the suggestion. Alright, we have to log off here because the game is going to shut down in 5 minutes, so I'm going to scan this planet that supposedly has a very close ring system and a nice set of shepherd moons. So that should be really cool to see. Oh, is that binary? Oh, shit. Binary planets with moons. That's some scary shit. Oh, it's gonna be right next to the rings. That's what we're seeing here. Okay, that's cool. Let me get some really cool views before we log off for the night. Whenever they have really close ring proximity like this, sometimes you get to see some really cool shit. Red wants to know if you listen to goth music, Lore.
Yes and no. Not as much as I used to.
Woo!
Although certain moves I'll put Ministry on and Great Division.
That should do it. Firing my probes at extreme close range. Okay, let's see. We got some geology here. Geysers, fumaroles. Okay. Well, let's go touch down on this thing, and then we will log off for the night. I always like to log off, like, attached to something, because I'm weird. Never know if you might end up logging inside of a planet because you were in the wrong spot. I've had that happen before. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, not great. The game is like, oh, you're not supposed to be in here. Boing. So I try to touch down on something because generally it's pretty safe. I think once we hit Great Annihilator, we'll top off the tritium stores in the element. Then we'll make straight for Explorer's Anchorage, and we'll chill there for a night. And then I'll show Silver Flash. I'll show him some serious black holes. You want to see black holes? I got you, bro. Okay, tell me that's not a cool freaking look.
That is.
Gotta love rings. I know we typically do art, but you know, Elite is always a nice change of pace.
That's true.
All right, servers will be down for upgrade in 1 minute. So, yep, that's gonna be it for me for the night. Let me go ahead and I'm not gonna hitting the stream ending button here because I gotta quit the thing here before they kill it. Are there planets with vegetation and like rainforests? No, unfortunately, they haven't really made it so that we can, you know, like go and check out those kind of planets yet. It's supposedly being planned, but it's kind of maybe, maybe not. It'll depend on whether or not they get the funding they need. But mostly it's just the big barren planets with like, you know, either no atmosphere or minimal atmosphere. There's some really cool shit out there, but you know, I never been out there and I never gone to a place where there's like deer or anything. Closest thing I've ever got is particularly active fungus. Yeah, I miss Almonte as well. She was a treasure. But you know, she went pro. Can't blame her. All right, let's I'm gonna quit the game because it seems to have crashed on me. But let us wrap up and see if there's anybody in the... Go check and see if there's anybody that we want to raid. Oh, hey, shit, Haven's on and he's doing art. Hell yes. There's a friendly soul. Let's go bug Haven. Everybody knows and loves the Haven. I'm Haven. Oh, well, let's give him a raid right at the end. Just for fun. That's always fun. Off we go. I like doing that to people because, you know, I'm evil. All right, every pony, have a great night, and I hope to see you tomorrow night. There we go.